Warning: what you're about to watch may include excessive and obsessive enthusiasm for action figures and collecting them. You may also witness spontaneous money spending and unapologetic nerdiness. Proceed at your own caution. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Stone Hyper Show, episode 26, baby, on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday evening. And I've been joined with my very handsome co-host, Hyperdrive Collections. How are you, my friend? You doing okay?
Oh, listen, life is good. I just got back from Cumbies. If you're in the Northeast, you know what Cumberland Farms is, and I got the pumpkin spice, baby. The pumpkin spices. Oh, this is so epic. It's so epic, man.
Get a little bit festive, okay.
Oh, it's very festive. And I'll tell you what, man, you know, sometimes so it's a balmy 49 degrees out tonight. It's cold, it's wet. You know, we're getting there. We're already there, you know, and so I was like, I'm going to need a little something to get me going tonight. So we're starting it off, right? Oh, yeah.
Starting it off, man. One of these streams, I'm probably going to get me a little drinky poo, and we'll drink together one of these streams. It should be a good time.
That's right. So,
yeah. No, you go ahead, brother.
What's going on, man? What have you been up to?
Man, not too much. Like I was just telling you in the pre-show, I actually went out with my buddy Perro Photography. He was his name was Justin, my good friend. He I was telling you, he's the drummer in my old metal band Robot Plant that I was in high school, and he's a photographer. He does a lot of abandoned like house and stuff like that. He's got some really incredible work. Check him out. Instagram, Facebook, all that, TikTok. But he was kind of just recently. I got a really cool camera, like I was telling you. My wife's co-worker gave us a very badass camera. It's a Nikon D3300, so it's a little bit older, but still a very, very expensive and nice quality camera. So I took it out today. I've been wanting to get into, even when I was hunting, man. When I was in the country and I was hunting deer and stuff, I always wanted to get into wildlife photography where it was, and I had reptiles, chickens. I've had so many animals, and I had my own little farm, me and my wife, Mrs. Stoned. So I've always wanted to get into photography, whether it was wildlife or whatever. But so today I took some figures out. I posted a couple on Instagram. So if y'all would be so kind as to go show that some love and give me some critiques, tell me what could be better, of course. But I took out Spirit Iron Knife G.I. Joe. Credit to you, my friend. Fiona the Croc, which I got some of my favorite pictures and favorite spots. I was inspired with that figure. I also took out the Glavis Ringworld Mandalorian and one of the versions of Grogu. And I'm really pleased with what I got today. I still have a lot to learn, but luckily I had my buddy Justin there. He taught me and Mrs. Stone a lot about the camera. And again, what we always hearken to Hyper here on our own channels here on the show is just we're having fun. And that's what it's all fucking about. And man, I had a really good time today. It was just so much fun. Let alone just messing with my figgies, being out in nature, hearing the birds, the water, seeing we actually saw a beautiful blue heron and a white heron today, just absolutely gorgeous. Seen some beautiful hawks as well that were probably 4 foot wingspan. Just nature is where my heart truly lies. So be able to get in nature, play with my figgies, and I'm learning about photography. It was like a really good solid, enjoyable day. So that's what I was up to today, man. But great day, and I hope everybody else had a great Saturday as well. What you been up to, man? I know you said something about Cumberland. You got that good cider out.
Oh, hey, listen!
I can almost smell it wafting.
Well, first, you can. That's right, you can, because this is the primo 100% Arabica beans. Yes, So, but let me tell you. So are you gonna rebrand as the F-Stop Mandalorian? Is that what you're telling me right now? Right. Okay. Right. Exactly.
The F-Stopalorian. Exactly,
dude. F-Stopalorian. Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Now I can see you. I can see. Can anybody else in chat just imagine Stoned out there? Like, I can hear him. Like, there's like a voiceover. Like, and the Stoned Mandalorian finds in his crosshairs the blue heron, right? And like one of those Animal Planet things or something.
David Attenborough.
David Attenborough is out there. That's
the Mandalorian's weight and his fat is slowing him down. He probably won't be able to keep up with the heron.
Winter is coming, and they hibernate. Oh yeah, totally, man. That's you.
Oh man. Well, let's get into these hellos real quick, man. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. We got Galactic Artisan Eric in the house.
What's up, man? What's going on? GAC and I have a little.
Do you want to do a Yep. Do you plug? I was just about to ask you. Hell yeah.
Well, we got a little something planned. So probably around the first week of November, it's got something kind of fun. So I will say no more about this, but we've collaborated on a little something. So I'm looking forward to that. I know he is too. So stay tuned for that. We got Doug in the house, GXB.
Yeah.
We got Peril Photography. We were just talking about you, man. Welcome.
Hey, what's up, bro? Good to, hey, man. Hell yeah, we had a great day, man. And I've already uploaded some stuff, Justin. And dude, just such an awesome fucking day, man. I cannot wait. So we were actually talking the next time we go out. And sorry, Chad, I'm about to get into the hellos. We're just, me and Hyper just yapping. We're catching up. I was out with him today and we were talking. I was like, man, I got some. He's like, we need to do some superhero city landscape stuff. I was like, dude, that I have Daredevil figures, Spider-Man figures. He said something about a parking garage. I was like, dude, I have a sick Batman that would look amazing in the parking garage. So like, he's got my mind racing with possibilities, man. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, Justin. Thanks for coming by, bro.
Mudhorn, how you doing, man? I like Mudhorn's Instagram pictures. This week I finally figured out what I'm doing on Instagram, kind of. And thank you to everyone for the support. And Mudhorn has been I've enjoyed looking at his stuff.
What's up, Mudhorn?
So good to see you, man. Good to see everybody.
Yeah, check out Mudhorn on Instagram as well. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of good stuff. And I think it's funny because it's only been about a year and a half, and finally I'm like, all right, I think I sat down on like Tuesday morning and I'm like, God damn it, today's the day. I'm gonna figure out Instagram. And
you did, man. You did that shit quick.
Having some fun with it. I'm definitely having some fun. So.
Dude, I gotta say, you're actually getting. I was telling you, bro, all your customs and your dioramas, Instagram is perfect for guys like you, man. And I feel like you've already been getting some traction. Like, I was like, finally, dude.
Finally, yeah, I do. I feel like it's a fun platform, and
yeah, man. I'm just busting your balls, dude.
Listen, I suck at all that stuff. Same. I'm almost as bad as you, man. No,
no.
Wait a minute, hold on. No, but no, man.
Hey, Doug, what's up, man?
You have brought me to the light, my friend. Absolutely. I finally listened to your advice. So, thank you for that.
It's just going to expand and help your channel, man.
Yeah.
And I wanted to point out Brian's comment. It's like an 80s sitcom. That's actually exactly what I was going for that. That first beginning of the intro is exactly what I was going for, Brian. So thanks for picking that up, man.
Totally. It reminds me of like the Facts of Life or something like that. It's like that great 80s thing going on.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so glad that's how it came across. And I felt like the song was very like campy, but it was almost like Cyndi Lauper mixed with like fucking, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, kind of Goonies feeling,
Yeah.
But we got RebelScum420 in here. What's up, man? Hope you're doing
man.
How
you doing? Good to see you, man.
Thank you so much for coming by, bro. Means a lot, man. Maybe make sure we check everybody else. Oh, we got Jacob in the house.
What's up, SWC? What's going on, man?
Using that membership emoji. Hell yeah, bro. Cheers. Awesome. So With that being said, thank you all so much for being here with me and Hyper tonight. Hit that like button, please. Y'all know it just helps us. I hate, I try not to scream that every time, but it really does just help the channel. So hit that like button. Thank you all so much for being here with us tonight. But I think there's an elephant in the room as of late, Hyper, and it's kind of the talk of the town lately. I actually have a video up on my channel now. It's for members only, but it will probably go live, if not tomorrow morning, probably Monday morning. And I think we should just, kind of just jump straight into it, and that's the Hasbro price hikes, man. And kind of the hot topic right now, I understand, but it's with due cause. I mean, it is a big deal, and it's something that we've been talking about for I think the better part of a year. We knew that this was coming, because we've seen it implemented over time in little bits. And I actually, real quick, before we get into the meat and potatoes of this conversation, I feel like you kind of called this, man. I feel like a couple months ago, when the maximum line came out, and I mentioned this in my video as well when it goes live to the public. I was like, man, you were talking about that shit a couple months ago with the maximum line, dude. You were like, this is Hasbro seeing, this is them pushing the envelope of seeing what they can charge until we hit our sticker shock value. And for people that may not be aware of what sticker shock is, that's like when a product gets so high that the consumer is like, oof, like it makes sales drop or makes that. So that's what sticker shock is. But
for some of the older people in chat, some of the guys, let's call it 50 and beyond, like me, and I know Brian and Doug are in there, and this isn't our first rodeo. We've been collecting for a long time. I mean, I've been collecting since 1978, right? And I was 5 years old, and I was 6 years old, and I had a dozen Star Wars figures, and I've watched it. And, then you get into high school, college, and your professional career. And, they do this. This is something that they do. It's a tactic. So, did I call it? Well, only in a sense that history repeats itself, right? And this is something that they do. And I, for one, now I watched your video, and, man, I love you. I absolutely, but I got to disagree with you. I have to disagree with you on your stance on this one.
Okay.
So go ahead. You explain your side, and then I'll explain mine.
Yeah.
So that way.
Hey, Doug, appreciate you for being a member for 6 months. I appreciate that very much,
absolutely,
man. So now, don't get me wrong. I am not happy about this shit. I think it sucks. My main thing is that I think people skip over a lot and just fail to mention is inflation. I feel like inflation is a really big thing that people conveniently don't talk about, but it's like, and you can put this on any inflation calculator out there on the internet. If you plug in what $20 was worth in 2020, it's like $25 and a couple cents now. So considering that we just hit this price increase in 2025, and I feel like for the line being 13 years old in a span of only $8 increase overall, because we started out at $19.99 in 2013, then we seen the deluxe series.
No, $14.99.
Was that for 6-inch or was that for the 3 3/4?
That was for the Black Series, $14.99.
Yep. I didn't realize it was that low ever.
Yeah, $14.99 is what it was. I actually have black boxes that have price tags on them for like at Toys R Us.
$14.99 was what it was at.
Yeah, call it $15. $15, right? So we've
but
basically
if you put into an inflation calculator now. What 2013? What $20 was in 2013? Imagine what that would probably. I mean, we could pull up an inflation calculator and plug it all in or whatever, but even just in 5 years, it's already went up $5. So imagine if 2013, what $20 was then would probably be, I would think, like $35 now. Rough estimate,
Yeah. Well, I think you can call it inflation if you want, or you can call it Hasbro price gouging if you want. I just call it too rich for my blood at this point.
Yeah.
And so what I mean from my point of view is there comes a point where these are little tiny plastic people, and is it worth it to me? Now, I understand your position. You've just said, well, you know what, with tax, call it a $5 increase, right? $5 to be roughly, with tax. So it's about a $3 increase. And then, with tax, you're spending $31, right? I mean, at the end of the day, it's a 20, a 10, and a 1, right? To get a figure now.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, am I going to stop collecting? No. Am I going to stop collecting most? Yeah, because I'm going to think really long and hard about, do I need the 16th farm boy Luke at this point? Like I don't think so. I think I'm done. They're going to have to, you got to earn my money, right? And at $31, and in my area, I showed you price tags a couple of weeks ago at my Target. Marvel Legends and Star Wars main lines are 31.79.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
It's crazy. I mean,
for older figures too.
Yeah, right. And then they had like, if you're spending $31.79 on a Hasbro 6-inch figure, be it Marvel Legends or Star Wars, they haven't marked up G.I. Joe quite that high yet. They're still $24.90. Well, they're now $27.99, but
I've seen that one. It's the firefighter and the new scuba
firefighter
one.
is like 35. Yeah, it's crazy. But the main line Joes have not. Well, like I said, they have now. But
Bryant actually in 2013 figs were $19.99. I don't think they were ever $15, man. Yeah, I think you might have got those on sale.
I'm telling you, man.
Let me Google it real quick.
Well, Brian's spreadsheet. I am not going to quarrel with Brian's spreadsheet.
Yeah, because Brian is pretty.
Listen, Brian knows. So I maybe you're right. Maybe I did get a marked down or something. I'll dig through them. I've got a price tag that says $14.99 on it.
Yeah. No, you ain't got to. You didn't prove that. I believe you, dude. You ain't got to prove that.
But I will say,
Vincent, what's up, dude?
Yeah, for me, it's become much less fun at $31.79. Much less fun.
Yeah.
And
I think you just said it. I think you just said something about being more selective. You didn't say you were going to stop or not buy anything anymore.
No, but I took my foot off the gas this year quite a bit with a lot of my collecting.
Yeah.
When they so about 6 months now. So California and Massachusetts have been at about $27.99 since the beginning of the summer. Anyway,
sorry to cut you off, Hyper. Let's not get political in here, guys.
What do we got?
It's something. Doug, let's not get political in here, buddy. I appreciate it, man. This is all about toys, man. Let's keep all that on the. That's all. We can watch the news and talk about that, man. Let's not do that tonight on Stone and Hyper. We don't do that here, buddy. So let's.
Yeah, no,
we're keep that out. Yeah. Well, if you got to go, man, bye. I don't. It's not here, buddy. I don't like that. And thank you for calling that out, Brian. We don't do that here. No politics. This is all. Yeah. This is to escape. Yeah. This is for fun. Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, continue on with what you were saying, man.
But so it's a lot less fun for me at call it $33 a figure. That $33 is. It's got to be damn good. It's got to be damn good. Yeah. And the bowcasters better not be rubbery, right? At $33, you know what I'm saying?
I got to use, yeah.
Right. Like I for $33,
yeah.
I want
you want
I want quality. I can overlook it at 27, which is actually 30, right, with tax. But at 31 sticker price plus tax.
Yeah,
I want it good, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
and I think that's a good point, Hyper, and I do have my plight with that. Some of the points, like we're paying more, but we're not getting more. Like, are we going to see more paint applications? Are we going to get more new accessories? Are we going to get just all the accessories they already have? Are they going to start actually including those and throwing them in with it? So I don't know, man. It sucks. It sucks. And I can, everything you're saying totally makes sense, man. Those, what I'm saying, that $3 to $8 increase, it adds up. That's really what it comes down to. Because let's say and I did this math in my video, I did it like if you buy 30 figures, some people buy less, some people buy more. If you buy 30 figures and they're all priced they went from $24.99 to $27.99, you're spending $3 more for a standard Black Series per figure. So in that year of those 30 figures, you spent $90 more than you would have before the price increase. Now, does that suck? Hell yeah, that's damn near 4 more Black Series figures. But people are throwing fits and saying that they're done. And we hear this all the time. Anytime something happens that people don't like, they're like, oh, I'm done collecting, da-da-da-da. And it's just not, I don't know. To me, $90. I don't want to pay $90 extra on top of my on top of my toys. I don't want to, but at the same time, I feel like I'm not gonna let that stop my collecting. And like I think, and your opinion is totally valid, Hyper. Like, and you're not saying like, oh, I'm not buying this shit. This is stupid. Like, you're just saying like, hey man, it's gotta be good if I'm gonna be spending that much, or I'm gonna get it on sale. Like, that's fair. That's like that's the people who are just straight up being like, just the typical toy community shit. The people who are on like the Reddit threads where people are just losing their minds. It's like crazy. It's just not even worth all that. Just you're either in or you're out. It's that simple to me.
I got to be honest with you, man. I'm straddling the line right now because I do feel like, you know, like I said, I've been collecting for 40 years. I don't really at this point. You will come to a point, I do believe, where you go, I'm just doing this to do this at this point. Like I'm less passionate about it after 40 years. I really am. Like it's hard to pull out the wallet for a lot of these things after 40 years of getting the same stuff over and over and over and over and over again. And so I kind of feel like
that makes sense.
You know, so yeah, is it $3 to $5? Yes. You know, you just have to know what you're comfortable with. And what I worry about is that, you know, like we said, even a year ago, man, you know, we talked about how Hasbro, they say, let's jack something up really, really, really high. Last year we were talking about the Marvel Maximum, and it's exactly what they did, as we spoke about, you know, and you know, you could kind of see the writing on the wall, and most people, like I said, who've been collecting a while, they start to recognize these patterns, and you go, oh man, you know, as soon as you start to see some big line come out, you know, Marvel Maximum is the example I'll use. After a while, you get hip to it and you go, oh, I see what they're doing. They're making a price correction. That's what this is. It's a price correction. And it's a justification for doing this. And that's fine. Hasbro has every right to do it. It's just up to me and you and everybody else. Are we going to do it? If you want to do it, that's cool. Like I said, I think probably what I'll do is I kind of like the format of maybe next year, one Black Series figure a month. Be selective about it, right? Like, so I'm not going to buy the characters that don't mean anything to me at this point. I'll buy one a month that has meaning and significance at that price point, and then I'll let the other ones go. And I think I'll be happy with that, you know?
And that was another thing that I pointed out in my video, Hyper, and I know you said you watched it, was like, what you're saying now is that's going to cause what you're going through is what all of us are. Hell, I'm going to be more selective in what I pick up, man, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's going to, what you're just saying, that's going to make you focus in on what you're really passionate about, what you really like. And that's not only going to save you money, but it's just going to refine your collection, you know, instead of being like, oh, this is cool, this is cheap, this is why not. Like, instead you'll be like, oh shit, this Sand Trooper is dope, or this Daredevil, or this new Batman, I gotta like whatever, you know. You're really being selective is not a bad thing. Does it suck that you're not like, oh yeah, all these toys coming real quick? We got Paul. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man.
Hey, what's up, man? How's it
Thanks
going?
For coming by. Appreciate it, dude. Hope you're having a good night, man.
All right.
We're talking about the Hasbro price hikes, Paul, and you know, we're just kind of giving our opinions on it, man. Like, I'm not happy about it. Hyper is definitely putting his foot down more than I am. I'm trying to give some plight to the situation, and I'm not arguing for the big billion-dollar corporation Hasbro by any means, but I just feel like even through COVID, when distribution, shipping, storage, fuel, everything was going up, Hasbro never did that when they could have, and everything else was going up. Eggs, fuel, petroleum, plastic, I mean, lumber, everything was going up, but toys didn't go up. So considering that was in 2019, 2020, 2021, we started to seeing the after effects of COVID, and they're just now kind of jumping to these prices. I'm like, okay, that's not bad. An $8 increase over 13 years of a line, that's acceptable. But everything you're saying, dude, I can't argue with like how you feel, because like you feel the way you feel, but like you're putting it in such a respective manner. You're not putting nobody else down. Like some of those Reddit threads, you're like, these can't be real people. These have got to be bots just like made to argue and make hate in the world. Like, it can't be real.
Well, but you know, I'll say this, you know, you just said, well, they didn't do that when they could have, but what they did do, over the last couple of years is, like GI Joe, which is probably it's probably tied with my first favorite with the Black Series, right?
Yeah.
And GI Joe, all of a sudden, and I know Galactic Artisan, Connor Colarusso just bought the Scorpion, the Desert Scorpion 2-pack, which is awesome. It's awesome, but it's damn near $50 with tax. It's $45, and then you throw tax onto it, and you're looking at $50. It's pretty close, right? So, and now, like, there were two police dog sets, two military police sets, one with a German Shepherd, one with a Rottweiler. Then we had the polar bear. Then we had the Scorpion. We had all of these deluxe figures, and they're starting to go more in that way. There are far fewer main lines and far more of these deluxes that are now, let's call it the $45 price point, and that's a scary thing when now I can't buy all of those at that price. So, I do the thing where I pick and choose, and I try to stick with the main lines, but it's harder to find main lines in my area for Star Wars and GI Joe and Marvel Legends, and heck, even the McFarlane Batmans are hard to find now. The McFarlane figures are hard to find. So, it just forces you into corners that you wish you weren't in, but you find yourself in them, and you have to sort of do what you think is financially the right thing. And I would argue that it's like you said, it's $90. If it's $3 and you buy 30 figures over the course of a year, it's $90. But we all know that it's not really 30 figures. It's 30 Black Series figures, but then there's 30 GI Joes. You collect Marvel Legends. There's dinosaurs. There's Hot Toys. Yep. What are they going to do to Hot Toys? Oh my God! All of these things. So all of a sudden, you can extrapolate that $90 if you project it. If you project that increase across all the lines that you collect, then you're talking about a lot of money, a lot more money a year.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. Dude, everything you're saying, I can't argue with it because you just put it in such a respective way. And my video is to the people who kind of obviously just to talk about it, but it's just to kind of put it in perspective, because it's not just like, oh, Hasbro is doing this to make more money. Like, are they? Yes, of course. That's the main. Yeah. But there is some reasoning. There's some order within the chaos, and there's a cause and effect with the economy and everything around us. Everything affects everything. The fuel to get it places, the wages for jobs that get it to whether they're driving a boat or a truck or a plane, the fuel that has to go in those vehicles to get it where it needs to go, storing, the facilities that have to store the lights, they also have to pay their employees, the cardboard, just the cardboard that goes into making the figures and the ink that goes onto it. I just feel like there's more to it that people give them credit for. However, everything that you're saying, you're putting it in such a politically correct, respectable posed sentence that I can't argue with it, because it's very valid, and I'm not happy about this price increase. It sucks.
I think if they want to do it, if you want to go up $3, hey, what's up, man? Cobra. If you want to go up $3, okay, but I want the unlit lightsaber hilt. I want the extra hand, right?
I give that to you, dude. Is that too much to ask?
I want the unlit hilt, goddammit. Yeah. For $3 extra or $5 extra in my case.
Tell them, bro. Tell them. Hasbro, listen to this man. Listen to him.
You want to, in an economy that's a little bit trying for a lot of people right now, and the cost of everything is expensive. You want me to pull out my wallet for a $30 figure? I want this lit hilt, right? That's and I want it painted the right way, by the way.
Oh, dude.
Right? That is a bummer, man.
We'll get into that on Treat Show Shelf. And I think we're talking about the same exact, right? Annoying, dude. Annoying. But anybody in chat, y'all feel free to give y'all's input to his, whether it's good or bad. I want to hear y'all's pros and cons both ways before because tonight me and Hyper are actually talking about some of our favorite animal action figures, so that should be kind of fun.
That's gonna be wicked fun. Yeah, we're just getting the dirty laundry aired here real quick.
Exactly, dude. Yeah, just gotta hang up on the clothesline. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. But overall, besides the things that I was talking about, like fuel, transportation, shipping, distribution, storage, yada yada, inventory, receiving, paying the people to do it all, and then the people too that also assemble it, paint it, all that stuff aside, it does suck that, because like you said, people that collect multiple lines, and I think Paul Morales said it earlier, there's people that collect G.I. Joe, Marvel Legends. Like, it's not just, and not even just Hasbro lines. There's people that collect McFarlane. There's people like all of us, me and you are guilty. We collect multiple lines, So, hey, Timbo, thank you so much, man. Everybody listen to Timbo so very much.
Timbo?
Hit that like button, everybody. Greatly appreciate all of you for hanging out with us.
What I was thinking was, I thought, so we all know that Stone's over here, and he's like, okay, I can deal with this. Okay, it sucks, but but I thought to myself, I can't be the only one who went when Mattel sends out the email that the dinosaurs, right? When Mattel gets that email.
Totally different stream, totally different attitude. It's gonna be fucking. I'm gonna be crashing the fuck out,
right,
dude.
You know what? I think pitchfork sales in South Carolina going up because that torches, right? Because you're gonna be.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna start a whole posse. A coalition.
Well, remember, here's the other thing too, and I don't think this can be overlooked, but this is big news up in our area. So Hasbro was always in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. And Rhode Island is obviously part of the New England states, and Hasbro, the main world headquarters, is moving to Boston next year. And the difference, Hasbro's rent just went up by about 6,000%, because Boston is a very, very expensive town to live in. And I wonder if there is any carryover in that. So they got to pay the new rent. They got to pay the taxes in Massachusetts, and we all know it's called Taxachusetts for a reason. So are they just, Taxachusetts. And I wonder, is Hasbro just passing along those increases to the consumer? So in other words, they're not going to really feel it. So, moving your business from Pawtucket, Rhode Island to Boston, that's financially an incredibly expensive move with many more tax implications. And so I'm wondering, I'm not sure why they're doing it, but they are doing it. And if you look at, you can find it. And like I said, I think maybe Hasbro corporate's going, oh, well, yeah, sure, it's more expensive to be in Boston, but we know how to get around that. We'll just jack up the prices, everything. I wonder if there's any of that,
Yeah, dude, that's another great thing. That's something I didn't even think about. I had no idea that the headquarters moving to Boston. That could, moving the cost onto consumers, so they're kind of not feeling it.
Yeah,
totally makes sense, man.
They're moving right onto the water too. Like, so in the most
waterfront views,
bougie Boston addresses, and I'm like, oh man. Everybody's like, oh man, that's Monopoly games are gonna be like $150 now. Like, it's crazy.
The board twister,
Oh my god, man. So like
$80 twister, and it's like the size of a napkin.
What are we doing? Right? Yeah, totally, man. So everybody just look out. Just look out.
And like Sam's saying, I'll say I'm going to limit myself, but as soon as I see something sick, then I'm going to have it.
Right.
I think that's what it's just like, that's kind of how I feel, man. But at the end of the day, value is subjective, man. It's like we were talking about with the LAAT a few months ago back. Like, some people, $500 was a no-brainer. That is something that they have to have in their collection. And a lot of people were like, 500, they're kind of in the middle, like, oh man, I really want this piece. It's a little expensive. And there's some people that are like, nope, 500, I'm fucking out. I'm not doing this. This is ridiculous. So like, at the end of the day, value is subjective. There's always those bullet points and things you can go off of for a definitive answer and like recollection that like, oh, this retains its value for these specific reasons. But like I said, it's all subjective. How bad you want it as an individual. But
but hey, we'll see what happens. We'll see how it all plays out at the end of the day. I think obviously we're all going to think really long and hard about the next alien with 2 seconds of screen time from a Disney first season. That's probably going to be a peg warmer at this point, moving on. Right.
Yeah.
So
with that being said, that's going to, real quick, we'll, just be patient. You may see it at Ross or Ollie's, Timbo's.
That's right, Timbo. Right.
Dude, have you been seeing all the stuff that's been ended up at Ross lately? They're calling it RossCon.
It's crazy. It like super battle droids and
$6.
I saw somebody. I swear to God, I saw this. That Dash Rendar was at Ross. How did that even happen?
What? That's brand fucking new. Yeah, how does that even happen?
New. I don't even know how that
crazy,
happens. Maybe people are making that one up. I did see that though, but yeah,
dude.
But no,
Sabine's lightsaber.
Sabine's lightsaber, right?
It's a $240 lightsaber that they're selling for like $30-$40. I would get that just because it's Ezra's lightsaber and it's a Black Series.
Right, exactly. Right.
Crazy.
Yeah. Helmets. I've seen helmets there. All kinds of craziness. Yeah.
So with that being said, everybody check your Ross is not even being Timbo's joke being funny here, but like honestly, there've been some heat at all. Dude, Brutus, there's been skeleton crew figures, Andor, like all kind of shit, man.
Oh, shout out to Star Wars Collective. He hooked me up. He went to Ross. He knows that I've got I have to take a Jet Blue to my nearest Ross. So
shout out Collective.
So Collective hooked me up. So thank you so much. Yeah,
Jacob comes in clutch, man. Hey, that's our boy.
He does, man. He definitely does. Yeah. So
Jacob's our boy, dude. Oh yeah, see, Timo said he got the SBD for $5. Yeah, dude, a $6 battle droid. I'll buy them fucking all. I'll buy them all.
Right. I mean, and see, now that's what I'm talking about. I'll just wait for all this shit this $30 shit to go to Ross, and then we make our hay, right? Like, come on now, right? Yeah. We just let it rot on the shelves. We know it's going to Ross and Ollie's. Just wait. Just play the long game.
Play the pay. Yep. And just to bounce off of Paul here, I keep saying I'm going to cut back, but there's just so much great stuff out there. That was I was talking to Paul about that, Hyper about that on a stream a couple months ago, and I was like, we were talking about like we were doing collector confessions for our 1 year anniversary of our show.
That's right.
And I was like, I keep telling myself I'm going to slow down, and it's just like I think that makes it worse for some fucking reason. So like I just feel like I keep telling myself I'm just going to budget and stay within my butt. I'm not going to tell myself I'm not going to buy figures because that's just not going to fucking happen. If I see something cool, I'm going to buy it. So I'm just if I can stay within my budget and like, oh, well, I already spent my 100 for this week. I'll get it next week. If it's here, great. If it's not, that's the name of the game, So absolutely, man, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. And I think with I know a lot of people out there, especially in this chat right now, guys like myself. I'm so much more into customizing and diorama building that for me, the brand newest figure is less important than getting a fodder figure that I can turn into something else. So. I think in the last year or two, I have slowed down on the brand newest right out of Target, right off of the pre-order. I don't pre-order anymore. Like I don't need to, because what I'm more interested in is the fodder that nobody else wants, and then make my own figures. That's kind of what I've been doing lately. And so that kind of, when I sort of refocused that way, it helped me kind of ease out of that whole pre-order game,
Yeah. Well, it's like we say, like we always talk about, man, guys like you and Galactic Artists and Customs that get those older figures off the pegs, that's a good thing to use for fodder or customs or like whatever. The extra pieces, kit bashes, all that matters. So this getting that stuff off the pegs, which is making room for other stuff,
Right, yeah. So
Galactic Eric says, I stopped talking to myself about figures because I don't be listening. Yeah,
right, exactly.
I'm like, shut the fuck up, Cody. You're gonna buy that shit. I'm like, okay, Cody.
Yeah. But I will say this, and you and I have mentioned this in the past. The thrill of the pre-order is completely gone with me. I could care less about that. It's like, those pre-order prices and Big Bad Toy Store, you pay more, and I'm like, you know what? Eventually I'm going to find it. And it gives me time to decide, a month or two to decide, do I really want this or not? Rather than bam, I got it. And I haven't even seen the show yet. And then I'm like, a month later, I'm like, why did I buy this?
Dude, I am the exact same one. I have one pre-order left, and it's the Born Again Daredevil, and I actually just got an email from Big Bad. It's gonna be processing soon, or I got an arrival notice. But that's my last pre-order that I have. I have not put in any other my last three were that Daredevil. No, I'm sorry, I had four. I had the Daredevil, the John Bernthal Punisher, the X-Wing, and the Land Speeder. Land Speeder and X-Wing are in stock, so I said, fuck it, I'll get those when I can. And then my last one I have is that Daredevil. But then I found the John Bernthal Punisher at Target, and I'll show that for Treacho's shelf later. So I was like, dude, you're spitting facts, man. The thrill of the pre-order is it's not 2020, 21 anymore. When stuff goes in stock, it's usually in stock pretty good. Like it's not this pre-order rush that people have. There's like, oh, I secured my pre-order. Thank fucking God. I'm not like that anymore because, like you just said, I know I'm going to find it eventually, whether or not it's online some point down the road or in the wild. A friend sends it to me. It's going to happen when it happens. The pre-order thrill is definitely gone because the finding it thrill or the like, oh, great, it's in stock online. I'll just go ahead and get it shipped to me 2 days from Amazon immediately, or you find it in the wild. That gratification is more enjoyable than like sitting there waiting for your 6-month pre-order. I agree with you, man. I totally agree with you.
Oh yeah. Hey, by the way, Troy's busy in the chat right now, and Troy just put up a really cool picture of his. He reorganized a shelf, and it's like his Disney shows, TV shows figure shelf.
Okay,
it's very cool. He did a video on it. He did a really cool video on it, and Troy, I wanted to say, man, that looks good. That looks really, really good. You know, it's the one. I can't even believe I'm going to say it, but Mon Mothma looks pretty good on that shelf, man. You know,
kind of what you getting one, huh?
Yeah. Well, we're not there yet.
But, whoa, slow down, son.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyway,
Corey,
have we beat that drum enough with the price hike?
I was just about to say, I was actually going to pull up something, and I was going to talk about our emails next.
All right. Yeah.
Corey, thank you so much for the $4.99, brother. That means very much to me, and please enjoy your night with your lady. He says, hey, boys, we're going to have to catch the replay again, going out with the old lady. Enjoy it, man. Y'all have a good time, brother. And just thank you so much for that $4.99, man. And you know it means a lot to me, man. So, yeah, with that being said, I do want to make this more aware. Me and Hyper have a email now. So if y'all want to send us pictures of your customs, your dioramas, your shelf displays, any kind of questions or topics or ideas for content y'all have, y'all can hit us here at stonedandhyper@gmail.com. And I actually need to fix that. Hold up. It's not like that. It's not stoned in the asterisk. It's hold on, y'all. It's stoned.
He's got
Caveman Cody. Right, exactly. It's stoned and A-N-D hyper.
He's gonna go to some call center in Calcutta, India. Yeah.
Hello. How can I help you? But yeah, stoned and A-N-D hypershow@gmail.com.
There we go.
Said, yeah. Hit us up, y'all. You got ideas for topics for video or content or stoned and hyper session topics. Like I said, kit bashes, customs, dioramas, new pickups, physical media figures, whatever y'all want to show and talk to us about, send it here at the Stone and Hyper Show Gmail. And we'd very much appreciate it.
And we'll be checking that thing every day too. Trust me. We'll stay on top of it, you know. So yeah.
That Etsy wine glass adds some. Yeah, we'll definitely stay on. Absolutely.
Oh, and for those of you who can't just get enough of price hike information, that we will be doing a hyperized, Stone and Hyper Sessions episode 3. We're going to dig a little bit deeper into that and cover some more topics in the next episode. So, and by the way, thank you if you saw episode 2 about the Mandalorian and Grogu. I was able to not get banned from YouTube. So that was
you gotta do that.
I figured it out. So you can watch it
later, Troy.
Free. Yeah.
All right. So that's hilarious, man. Yeah, thank you all for supporting and tuning into the Stone and Hyper Show sessions too. We hope y'all enjoy that. They're like quick 20 to 30 minute, sometimes 40-minute episodes because of me.
Yeah.
So it's really fun, man. That's gonna be all on Hyper's channel. Really, really fun, man. It's just another more time for me and Hyper to yap about what we love, man.
That last one, that was some funny stuff too. We had some funny moments in that one, I thought. So
absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
So we actually got our first email of somebody's shelf, and this is actually from Lazy Jawa. So thank you so much, man.
For sending
all
right.
Yeah, got some nice, beautiful. Ooh, and real quick, Mrs. Stone coming in clutch with some freshly made coffee. Yes, sir. Thank you, baby doll. Love you.
Excellent.
All righty. Got my coffee. I got my.
That is a Return of the Jedi shelf right there. You gotta love that.
It is, dude.
Oh yeah.
We got Oh, I still need Tebow, dude. I need Tebow so fucking bad.
Oh, I got an extra Tebow. Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Okay, dude. Hey, we'll do a tradey poo or something.
Tebow is a great figure. Like
I love that headdress, dude. That
awesome.
thing, it's so cool.
He was my favorite as a kid. I loved him.
And then in the other one, we still need a low grade, don't we?
Yeah, we don't have a low gray. Chief Chirpa, some of the ones, Lumat, Warwick, if they were going to do the original 96.
Yeah, man.
But, the Ewok figures,
Absolutely.
they're full price figure. And I'm never really, especially Wicket. Like, Wicket should have been an accessory to another Ewok. But they're good figures. I enjoy the Ewoks quite a bit.
That shelf is wizard. Love that, bro. Love that.
There you go.
I like that. I like that. I was trying to start using that more often because I just love if that would be like a thing.
Hey, Carbonites, I saw your laser sword.
Oh,
I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding.
And then we do have this looks like the Empire Strikes Back, because it does not have the robes going over the chest plate. So that's the one with the butterfly joints. So that's pretty sweet. Amazing Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker. That's a fantastic figure. He's also got the Emperor throne set with 2 royal guards flanking him, just like I little sneak peek for Treacho Shelf later. Awesome figure. Yeah, great display, man. Absolutely awesome.
Return of the Jedi has boingage factor, doesn't it? Like,
dude, major. It's my favorite movie, dude.
Oh yeah, man.
Can we just take a minute to acknowledge a very underrated figure, in my opinion? Can we please give my boy Admiral Akbar some love?
Thank God, yes.
That is such an awesome figure.
It is an awesome all-timer, and it's like he never was made. Nobody ever talks about him. It's such a travesty. He's like greatest figure. I love that figure.
Looks so good. Looks so good. And honestly, this photo rail on this Lando is honestly pretty fucking amazing. That's such another underrated figure as this Lando. That buck is honestly so good.
Oh yeah, I love the cape. It's a beautiful cape. Man. By the way, so Admiral Akbar. So because he was a peg warmer, we'll probably never get an Admiral Raddus from Rogue One. But I mean, everybody loved Admiral Raddus from Rogue One, and we still need to go through. We have how many Director Krennics now?
Too many.
And we can't get an Admiral Raddus. Like, come on, man, Admiral Raddus us, please.
So this is just an awesome display. Absolutely. Tarkin's another great example of photo rail on the line.
Wait a minute now. Hold on. Wait a minute. Back up. That's Dengar back there, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it is.
A Dengar and a Tarkin?
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, it's
great OT.
Well, okay, wait a minute. No, wasn't Dengar in Jabba's palace for like a half a second? I think maybe he was, right? Was Dengar in there? Jabba's palace?
Dengar. Oh, dude.
I think he was. I think Dengar was in there for like 1 second.
Dude, for real? Damn.
Yeah, I think he was.
I know that.
Chat, back me up on this. Am I?
Somebody, where's Brian? GenXBrian, our moderator Brian.
Brian's got a spreadsheet on that. I'm sure of it.
Oh, he does.
Definitely got a spreadsheet on that. And then we got Tarkin.
I think there is another calamari. Hyper, isn't there a first order calamari?
Admiral Akbar, there is. Yes,
the
Resistance Admiral Akbar.
Is it a different sculpt than the Return of the Jedi, or is it reused?
Completely different.
Okay, interesting.
It's a cool figure. It's actually a really, really cool figure. But it's actually I think it came out for Last Jedi, as a matter of fact. I can't remember one of those first two.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But and Timbo's saying Dengar is in Return of the Jedi. Oh, I need to see
that. So, man. Yeah, he's over by he's standing over by the Amanda Man, I think.
The barge? I didn't know What?
Yes, Bosk is there.
Carbonites is dropping some facts on me.
Oh, listen,
shit. Let me tell you something. I never claim to know everything about Star Wars, but a lot of the time I'm kind of, filling people in. But I tell you what, Vincent, you just dropped 2 on me, bro. Well, actually, you dropped 1 hyper, and he dropped the second. That okay, all right.
Look, man, Carbonites, you could do a really cool limited run sail barge with Bosk and Dengar. Wow,
oof,
that'd be crazy, huh?
Where's that?
That'd be a good set, right? Be cool.
That would be fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, right.
This is a great Return of the Jedi display. Absolutely awesome. And then next up, we have a little bit more Return of the Jedi.
All right, there we go. Let's see.
There's some good. Look at that. This Jabba with the hookah and the salacious. And this is a Walmart exclusive. Luke Skywalker. I actually have that. It's got the accurate brown cloak. Obviously pinned legs, pinned elbows. I think but the legs are pinned for sure. The likeness is kind of rough, but man, that's a I love the brown cloak one. This job was awesome.
Stoned is gonna zoom in till it's 2 pixels per screen just to get a close up of that tattoo on the forearm.
You damn straight. Right? Can I go in anymore?
I know, right? Okay, let's see. I think you're gonna see it. No, that's it.
Can't go in anymore. That's it. Oh, this is bullshit.
Yeah. And for those of you who have not heard yet, Stoned has committed to the tattoo, the Jabba the Hutt forearm tattoo on your foot. Is that correct? Are we doing the foot?
I'm really considering it. The Death Allegiant Crime Syndicate tattoo. I'm really considering it, man. I need to get a Mythosaur skull before anything because that's like my Mandalorian. I need that. I got a Mando helmet.
Just for the record, I was like, Stoned, you cannot put that Jabba tattoo on your right cheek. That nobody wants to see that, man. But so we got him to change it to the right foot, I believe it is.
I couldn't, y'all. I tried to convince him. It wasn't working. It wasn't working.
And he said, "No, it's going to look great right next to the butterfly." And I'm like, "No, man, come on, right?"
Hey, dude. Well, I'm trimming the flowers string,
man. Right. It's a family show.
Underrated figure. Now, granted, I hate the way this thing stands. It's a major traffic cone with the way that the soft. But I like that for the aesthetic. The plastic was the right choice, but Bib Fortune is a fun figure.
Love him, love Bib, and I'm going to throw it out there. I think Skiff or Lando in Disguise, another great one.
Yes, he is.
They made 30 million of them, which was the problem.
Yeah, they did. They were probably expecting that Rancor to fund,
right?
They were, it's around that same time.
Right. Exactly. Right. Yeah.
And now he's got some kind of cardboard cutout for Carbonite Han.
And then the Gamorrean Guard, one of the all-time greats.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's got 2 of them.
Got a couple of them in there.
Yeah,
Boba Fett back there.
Articulated jaw too on the Gamorrean Guard. Another banger. Honestly, definitive representation. I feel like people are always like, oh, people like what they like. But people are like, oh, the Mafex Boba is the definitive Boba. I don't know, man. When I look at that Mafex Boba, the legs look really skinny to me. Like they look like very. I feel like the Black Series nailed Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, dude. And honestly, I would like to see them do an updated Empire Strikes Back color scheme on that buck. Maybe retool a few things.
Yeah. Because I'm more of an Empire Strikes Back Boba guy than Return of the Jedi. I prefer the overall look. It's so close that it. But I would definitely be down for the Empire Strikes Back version of that figure. Oh yeah.
I would love it, dude. Because that old one, it's got that the hips are really weird, so it's got that weird A-frame vibe to it. He can't really stand that. It just looks awkward.
And it's a steal at $67.99, right? So it's an absolute steal. That'll be the new price. It comes with one blast effect. Oh, it's a $48.99.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You get one accessory, but no, we gotta bump that price up, bitch.
Right.
What do you mean?
Right.
But RebelScum420, I appreciate the offer. He says, Cody, if you're ever in Northeast Pennsylvania, PA's Pennsylvania, right? Am I tripping?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. I'd love to tattoo you. That's what I do every day for 18 years. Hey, man, I might even take you up on that offer, dude. Absolutely. That'd be awesome.
Man. Absolutely.
That'd be. Hey, one of these days I got to go up to Massachusetts and meet my boy Hyper. Obviously, we met in person, but I need to go in his neck of the woods. I need to bring some Southern hospitality up to the north. So I'm ever up that way, man. Absolutely, dude.
And listen, Rebel Scum, we're gonna get that on. You're gonna video that. That's gonna be some prime footage right there.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right, yeah.
You could do a Star Wars tattoo or something, man.
Exactly.
Black Series Return of the Jedi is fire, Timbo. You're absolutely right, bro. And I think, I heard that too. ESB is coming. ESB Boba's coming to the Black Series. I don't know if you heard that rumor, Hyper.
Oh, I have not. Well, it doesn't surprise me. They're going to reuse that book. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Rebel Scum. Appreciate it, man. So getting on to just absolutely more Return of the Jedi. I love that as my favorite film of them all. And you can see, I love these glass detolfs so freaking much, man. They look so good.
Yeah, they look good.
Ooh, look at that display right there. Got all his hats, 2 detolfs, got all these like awesome fucking card backs on. I think these are TVC.
Really good, man. Yeah. Looks damn good.
That's awesome, Lazy. I don't think he's in chat here tonight, but if you happen to catch the replay, man, thank you so much for sending this, man. We love This is fun, man. We've been wanting to do this for a long time. Ooh, we got some So, dude, this is weird. This is fucking weird. I bought Pokemon cards last week, like old school Gen 1 Pokemon cards.
Yep.
My brother, and my cousins, Brandon, Lord Sosta in chat sometimes, are absolutely obsessed with fucking Pokemon when we were kids. Like, I played it on Game Boy. So they have these figures by, I think it's Jazzwares, I think does them. And, dude, I'm about to get Charizard, Charmeleon, Charmander, Blastoise, Squirtle, Wordle, fucking Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur, and I'm gonna get all their evolving 3 sets of cards and have them displayed all. I love that. I think that was meant to be. I think that's my sign because I have a Zapdos card coming and a Blaziken. I know y'all, people that don't know Pokemon, y'all are probably like, stoned. What the fuck are you talking about right now? Dude, back in the day, Pokemon was my shit, and I'm just like, I love this. So that's Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Snorlax, Charmander. I forget the ghost Pokemon. That's awesome, dude. That's so awesome.
We are all speechless, completely speechless. You were just speaking another language, like speaking in tongues, like some sort of crazy revival thing going on. Like, I was like, what just happened there?
Dude, I was talking to my wife the other day, and the way she was looking at me, I was like, I bet you didn't know I knew so much about Pokemon. It's like a recessed part of my brain, dude. And I was, dude, I used to love to draw, and I would redraw the Yu-Gi-Oh! And like Pokemon cards because I just loved the animation. And oh man, I actually have my brother's Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. Dude, I have just addicting. So addictive, man. So addictive.
Lazy Jawa, you just unlocked some crazy latent memory in Stone's, the deep recesses of Stone's mind. Wow, that was hilarious.
That's a beautiful collection of plushies right there. And then we do have some Revenge of the Sith right here. It's got the new single release.
Yeah.
Anakin Obi-Wan, SHF Yoda right here. I can't zoom anymore. Do you have the SHF Yoda Hyper?
No, I do not.
Okay.
I do not.
I know you have a couple SHF figures though. Like I know you have Mace and
yeah, I've got a lot of the older ones. I haven't collected any in the last couple of years, and that Yoda is absolutely awesome with the chair and the whole thing, but he's an expensive little fella right now, so someday if I can grab him at a good price at a convention or something, I will.
Sorry, I just noticed Brian's comment. Stone, what the fuck are you talking about
right? Exactly. Wait a minute.
Dude.
Go back over to that picture with all those things over on the left-hand side. I want you to rattle off those names again, man. That was absolutely hilarious. Or what you got?
So I forget. I think that's like Ghastly or something, but this is Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Snorlax, Charmander, and who's that in the back? He's got a newer Pokemon. Oh, that's a Yoshi, and there's another Pikachu. Yeah, dude. Pokemon is a recessed part of my brain, dude.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to turn that into a short. That whole little
like clip it.
Snorlax, Pikachu. That was awesome.
Oh, dude. Man. Oh man, I love. Yeah, I'm really having fun looking up. I'm excited to get those Pokemon figures, man. Hey, what's up, Mama Mando?
Hey, Mama Mando, how you doing?
Thank you for stopping by, Mom.
Mama Mando, you just missed it. You're gonna have to watch the replay. He just Pokemoned out on us. Just went off the rails. That was so funny. I had no idea who I was talking to this last couple of years.
Mom, obviously my mom knows like how much we grew up on Pokemon, so she's gonna yeah. If you go back a few minutes, Mom, you'll see it, or you can catch it on the replay.
That's pretty funny.
Oh man, dude. Oh, dude, that's great.
Now that is Lazy Jawa. Do we have any other pictures from him or any other emails from other people at this point right now?
Yeah, so I have a couple. I do have one more email, which I did get emails from RebelScum420, but he's actually sending me something for my 2-year anniversary. So I'll do he didn't give me any other information other than that, but yeah, I think we have a couple more pictures to go over from Lazy Jawa, and then we have one email from Vincent, which I wanted to read. I hope Carbonites, I think I still seen you in chat. I think you're still here, Vince. I wanted to read that while you were here. Awesome Attack of the Clones display. Had that beautiful, beautiful Shock T and that awesome Luminara. Amazing Super Battle Droid. awesome figures here all around.
Really good.
Yeah, man. Getting up to the top here. Ooh, got the beautiful episode 1 card.
Yep.
Qui-Gon. I got the GameStop 3-pack right here with some pit droids. Little Annie, awesome.
Artisan is another underrated figure, a highly underrated figure. I love that figure.
It's an awesome figure, dude. She really is.
Yeah.
I want to do an assassin version where she's got everything's black and she's got that
black one.
Oh, I've seen some customs of that, man. It looks so good.
Yeah, that's a cool figure.
Oh, peep the little Power of the Force yak face on the wall right there. And the Darth Maul lightsaber.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
All right, dude. Awesome. Yeah.
Lazy Jawa's got it going on over there.
That looks like a Hot Toys right here. Hot Toys. Is that one? It looks like a Hot Toys right there.
What are you talking about? What's that?
This Scout Trooper right here on the bike.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yep. All right.
Because if you look at the size of the Black Series figures right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
That's a Hot Toys. All right, Lazy Jawa.
Well, that would be the one to get. That's a good one.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Maybe that is a black. Maybe it's forced perspective because it's closer.
Yeah, it could be.
Hold on, let me look at it.
It's a white. Is it a white speeder? No, I guess it's just beige. It's just kind of blended.
That's Black Series. I see the pins in the arms now. It's Black Series. It was my mom. It was an illusion. My mom was playing tricks on me.
Right. Yeah. Well, you're still stuck in Charizard world, anyways. Right?
I am. Let me come back to Star Wars.
Right.
Star Wars. My bad. Oh man.
He's like, gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them. Dude, don't fuck with me. I will sing the whole fucking theme song right now. I know it's my destiny. Dude, that hard. That song went hard, bro. Oh, so good, man. But yeah, we got some. I see we got 17 people in here. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us on the Saturday night. We hope y'all are having a good time. And hit that like button. And also, I have Hyper's link in the description. So if y'all be so kind to go check him out after the stream, we'd greatly appreciate that.
And there's my beautiful A New Hope. Yep.
Look at those. I think these are the Mayfex or SHF.
Yeah.
Star Wars Japan Celebration exclusives.
Yeah. So, of course, I have a huge affinity for A New Hope, and every time I see a shelf, it gets me. Look at that, and really, it's kind of funny how A New Hope. There are fewer figures from the A New Hope in the Black Series than you might think, right? And so I'd love to see them flesh out some of the other A New Hope figures.
This is actually some of the best use of the blast shield that I've seen from the SHF Luke is putting it over this farm boy Luke.
Oh yeah.
But I tell you what though, this Leia and this Han and this Chewie will for sure be in my top 10 of Black Series this year, without a doubt. We talk about it all the time. The bowcaster is very look, you can even see his did the same thing that ours did. Hyper. Probably trying to get it in his hand. It's so gummy.
Yep, exactly. Now I'm gonna throw something out here for food for thought, and that is so I've had the Luke, the new Luke, the new quote Luke farm boy for now almost 10 months. I think I got mine in January or February or something like that. It's been a while. And I got to be honest with you, it's growing on me. I
knew it was going to.
The Luke is kind of growing on me. Now, it's not the greatest Luke I've ever seen. But
you're talking about the Black Series?
The Black Series Luke. The Black Series Luke is...
Oh, Lord. I thought you were talking about Chewbacca.
No. Chewbacca's fine. The only problem with Chewbacca is, to me, it's the bowcaster. But the Luke has grown on me a little bit. Now, I'm not going to put him in my top 12. That's just facts, but he's not as bad as I originally thought. But he's not perfect by a long shot, but he's grown on me a little bit. I've warmed up to him a little bit.
Okay, that's fair, dude. That's yeah. And I think sometimes that you have an expectation for something and you get it in hand and you're like, oh man, like why? But then like over time you start to get settled with things and it all pans out, man.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say about this Leia, I don't want to hype it up too much because the more I noticed it was, you actually pointed this out to me, you don't see the belt like you should in A New Hope. And A New Hope, it's a little more prevalent.
Yep.
And the way that the skirt, I love the hooded skirt, the sculpted plastic hood is beautiful. I love the likeness. It screams Carrie. The one thing is the legs are a little annoying with this skirt because you can't really get her in any good wide stances because it kind of just wants to draw. The legs kind of want to like constantly pull in and draw in. It's a little annoying, but if you're just going to pose her standing, which honestly, you don't really need your Leia doing anything crazy anyways, because in A New Hope, she's never really doing it. I don't even think you see her kneel. She's kind of just like skirt, sneaking around or whatever, but it's still a great figure,
The only thing about Leia is that she's got the damn pinned knees, which it's a little bit disappointing because they really sold it as a brand new sculpt Leia.
Yeah,
and it is, but until the part that you don't see, right? And that's a little bit disappointing. But overall, this is just a fantastic, definitely top 10 figure of the year.
Hell yeah, dude! It feels good to hear you say that too, man.
Oh, the Leia? Oh yeah.
And then the brand new astromech droid, we did get the brand new R2, fully upscaled, in 2023, and then we got R5D4, both fantastic figures. I love this new astromech buck so freaking much, man. It's awesome. Lazy Jawa, man, if you catch the replay, this is a beautiful A New Hope display.
Yeah, thank you for sending these. This is really fun. I like this.
Yeah, this is super fun, man. And if we get to it, if anybody wants to send anything tonight, y'all can send them through before we close it up, because we need to. We're already an hour in, and we still have to rank our favorite animals. So thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. We're having a great time. We hope y'all are too. And we got a $1.99 super chat from Star Wars Collective. Thank you so much, brother. Awesome shelf, Lazy Jawa, he says. Thanks you so much for the $1.99, bro.
Oh yeah, Lazy Jawa. Thank you.
Oh, I have to dip. Hey, Carbonites, real quick before you leave, man. I'm so sorry. Let me do something real quick. I wanted to read this off before you left, man. If you don't mind sticking around for just a second, Carbonite. I'm so sorry, Vincent. But this was very, very kind, and I wanted to read it off to everybody.
And I just wanted to say, Carbonites is one of our strongest supporters. He's been there from the beginning. Thank you so much. And once we found your product, Carbonites, man, I just love them. So thank you for the kind words.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I share the same sentiment as Hyper, and I'm sorry to keep you any longer, Vincent. I just want just a few more minutes, so I don't want to pull up his email or anything. I know this is actually his company page, so he probably wouldn't even mind. But actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna pull it up. Fuck it, because this is his company page, so he probably don't give a shit. So we have a very, very kind email, and it says, "Hi, Cody. I wanted to say congratulations on your 2-year anniversary to the Stone Mandalorian YouTube channel. And now, story time. 7 months ago, you made a decision that formed a new friendship. You sent me a message that you plan to review my product out of appreciation. You sent a message that you plan to review my product. Out of appreciation for your support, I went right over to YouTube to support you by subscribing. The first video I watched was your Marvel Legends Wolverine figure from the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, your most recent video at the time. In that video, I picked up on how passionate you are towards collectibles and the characters themselves. I noticed how you didn't take the critical approach in your review, and you instead took the "this makes me happy and here's why" approach. I was deeply humbled knowing that I'm the same person knowing that I'm the same person that I'm watching right now will soon review Carbonites on their channel. What a treat that was. Since then, my love for your story, channel, and community grew. Here are a few examples why. Through you, I've met new friends such as Paul from Hyperdrive Collections, Jacob from Star Wars Collective. I love those guys. The many people who I come across in your live chats couldn't be kinder. Of course, I have to shout out Mama Mando, GenXBrian, Hal Runner, Bobcat, Doug, Troy, Connor, Galactic, Artisan, to name a few. The community you've built is just remarkable and is filled with such welcoming people. Lastly and simply, you've helped my company grow, perhaps in more ways than you realize. What an ordinary review for you. What was an ordinary review for you was a milestone for me, and I couldn't think of a better time than now to thank you for that. There is clear proof of the difference you actively make. God bless you, Cody, and cheers to you for many, many more years of the Stone Mandalorian-Collector. Keep those dreams alive. Cheers, Vincent. We have the awesome Carbonite logo. So, Vincent, thank you so much, man. That was a very motivating, inspiring message, man. That's what I want people to take away from my channel and make people happy. That's exactly how I want people to feel when they get done subscribing or being a part, watching a video of mine. I couldn't ask for anything more, man. So thank you for sticking around, man. And just I love your product. Keep it up, dude. But sorry to keep you any longer, man. Vincent, you have a good night, brother. Thank you so much, dude. Really proud of you.
Thank you.
So kind. And then real quick, we'll get through this. We have some animal action figures to rank. We have a couple more pictures from Lazy Jawa to look at here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, these are just some close-up pictures, and we'll go through these real quick. These are some close-up pictures of the other shells that we were looking at earlier. His Attack of the Clones right there. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Got the Clone Wars right there. Savaja Press. I sent that to my buddy Hyper. He won the channel membership.
Figure. Awesome figure.
Is that going to be in your top 10, Hyper?
Oh, top 5.
Okay.
That's top 5. Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah, dude.
I think so. Yeah.
Got the episode 1 display. That's my Return of the Jedi and Phantom Menace. That's my shit. Ooh, okay. Hey, Hyper. All right, this is kind of up your alley, man. We got a beautiful background here, dude. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice. All right. So a little Obi-Wan, couple of sand troopers. It looks like a Tatooine type of door there, like maybe Cantina type of door. Very nice.
Love it, dude.
I wonder if he bought that third party or printed it or something. That's really good.
Yeah. Got the black. That's the Black Series Land Speeder too. Yeah, I see you looking at it now. Black Series Land Speeder. Nice. Awesome, dude. Got that Return of the Jedi display. You got the Magna Guard on that Return of the Jedi card, or I'm sorry, on that Revenge of the Sith card back. Got the old camo gree. Very nice, very nice. Ooh, look at the robes on that Obi-Wan, dude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, now that looks like, I think that is from the, I think that's one of the Acolyte robes, maybe.
Probably Fandor or something.
Something like that. Yeah, you're right.
Awesome. Yeah, dude. All right, so that is, let me make sure that was all the emails we got, and then we can go ahead and start ranking some of our, some action figures, man, some animal action figures from, we got multiple different lines.
Oh, yeah.
We had an email from Doug. Doug, I don't see anything, man. It's pulling up, and not, just so you know, I'm not bullshitting. It says I don't see anything, man. It says award-winning models I made, and then it's not showing me anything, man. So if you want to try to send that again, feel free to.
Yeah, man. We'd love to see them.
Yeah, and if we have time to check it out tonight, we definitely will, man. So, all right. With that being said, I think that was all the emails for Mando Mail, which is our new segment that we're doing here. All right, yeah, that's everybody. So, I'm sorry, we got Kevin B. He wanted to show off some of his tattoos. My bad, Kevin. I forgot.
All right, check it out.
Told you. So,
all right, now what? Okay,
holy shit!
Wow, man, that's right up your alley, man. Look at that.
That's awesome. Elijah and the Jurassic Park like font, and then I think that's Delta. That's
crazy,
stellar, man. Yeah. Dude, very nice, man. I love that blue glow along the back of it. That blue is popping on there, man. Especially have you did that white in there to give it that like glow effect. I see this kind of like stenciling of like some like vegetation back here, and I love how you interpreted like kind of reused that Jurassic Park font. That is badass, dude.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I like that.
Very nice, dude.
Stoned is like, where can I put that?
Dude, I'm thinking like my back.
Right. Exactly.
I gotta say, as much as I like the last piece, I think I like this one more. That is beautiful. We got some giraffes in the background.
Oh yeah, check that out, man. Wow.
Beautiful tree.
That's actually fitting right into our theme tonight, as a matter of fact.
Sure, it is. It is.
It's got the lion. I see like a lion face down there. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's absolutely crazy, gorgeous piece. Kevin, I'm sorry, Rebel Scum. These are awesome, man. These are absolutely awesome. Ooh, that's gnarly.
Whoa.
The purple,
that's
dude.
Really cool. Yeah. I
like
that.
Dude. Yeah, man. That's sick.
Oh, Stone will be in Eastern PA by Friday, right? Sitting in that chair. He's going to be sitting in that chair on Friday.
Mrs. Right. Stone, we have to go to Pennsylvania. Why? Right. We'll talk when we get there. We'll talk when we
business. We got some business.
We got business. Ooh, I didn't even see this one. This one's fucking sick. Holy shit. That is awesome.
All right, blow it up a little bit.
Yeah, dude. Come on, computer. Come on. Is it going to let me zoom? Okay, my computer is
it Codying out on us?
Frozen.
Oh, there we Oh, whoa.
It's
okay.
What is going on here? Holy shit. All right, too much. All right. It's freezing on me. There we go. Before I mess with it any further, I don't want to fuck with it too much.
Right.
That's awesome though, man. That is killer. I love that, dude.
Yeah, that looks really, really good.
Great work, Rebel Scum. Awesome, dude. Yeah, everybody check him out on Instagram. He's got a RebelScum420 on Instagram. He's got all the stuff on there. Yeah, dude, that's fucking sick. I'm kind of getting like Odin Zeus vibes from it. You know, that's sick, man.
Yeah, it definitely has that cool type of vibe.
Absolutely, dude. So I think Doug said he sent the second email, so we're gonna try to check again here.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, we got here. Okay, here we go. All right, let's check these out. Okay, let's bring it up. Listen, we got like some kind of plane model here.
Oh,
that's
okay.
pretty cool.
All right, let's see.
That's pretty neat.
Oh, okay. That looks like
Star Trek ship up here.
Yeah. Okay. So that looks like it's a B-52. Is that a B-52?
Kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks awesome, man. No, maybe it's a B-52. It's not a B-17 or a B-20.
That's a guitar amp, right, man?
That looks awesome, man. I love the camo on it.
That's sick, dude.
Good camo paint job, man. I like that.
You got the Star Trek ship back there. I'm peeking at.
Oh yeah,
that's cool. Oh, these are.
There
cool.
we go.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got the Mitsubishi, the Japanese Zero, and it looks like we got that's not a Messerschmitt. That's something. I can't remember what that one is.
I don't know nothing about aviation, man, but these are cool as shit.
Man, I used to be so into World War II planes, man.
Yeah.
I built a lot of models as a kid. They weren't as good as this because I was like 7 or 8, you know, but like I'm very familiar with those, but those look really, really nice, man.
Doug's saying it's a British
plane. I'm sorry, British plane. Yeah. Doug, I don't have my glasses on, man, so please forgive me.
And then he's saying Ardo and German jet bomber. Sick.
Okay. Yeah.
Those are pretty rad, man.
Those are awesome. Really nice, man. Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Look at that. We got the flower power.
I knew Stone was more of a tank guy.
Dude, that is
totally
awesome.
Yeah, that's rad looking, man. Are the treads articulated?
Oh, if they are.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's an awesome piece, man.
Yeah.
Damn straight. The love bug. That's sick. That's gnarly. I fuck with that. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude! Look at the
really,
fucking
really nice.
eagle on there.
Oh yeah, that's really nice, man.
That's
nice
gorgeous.
job, dude. That's beautiful.
That's good. Yeah.
Is that airbrush? Did you airbrush that? The treads are static. Okay. Yep.
Man, that's awesome.
Are those decals? The feathers, or are those? Is that airbrush?
Looks like air, but it looks like paint, man.
It does look like paint. Yeah.
There's some nice detail here on the wing or whatever the fuck you'd call that part.
Yep.
The missiles right here, the eagle right here. This, and I actually took pictures of Freedom today, so that's pretty funny. That's cool, man.
That's cool,
very
man.
nice.
Yeah,
y'all, everybody, thank you all so much for sending those. That was a blast looking through those. If y'all want to send us anything, send it down to the email stoneandhyper@gmail.com. We'll pull them up here on at the next show, and yeah, absolutely, Doug. You're welcome, man.
painted. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Cool. Awesome, dude. Damn straight. Great work, dude. Those look phenomenal, man.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. So, with that being said, man, I think it's time we rank some action figure animals.
Let's do it, man.
So, let me get things going here.
So, one of the things that, some of the behind the scenes details when we try to put this show together is you and I, we always try to contribute segments together for each episode.
Yeah.
This past week, about a week ago, you were like, man, I'm a little bit stumped. I've kind of got, and I know you were doing a lot of other projects last week.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what? I said, let's try animals, like sidekick animals, sci-fi animals. But and you were like, that's a good idea. So, we cover a lot of dinosaurs on this program.
And so I decided to leave dinosaurs off of my list because we always talk about dinosaurs. So I was trying to I was trying to take it to like other animals in the collection that we would otherwise not have a chance to talk about. So that was kind of my list is animals from pack-ins or, that type of a thing. And I tried to take some nice pictures of it. So are we going to do like 1 and 1, like your 10 and my 10, then your 9 and my 9, or what are we going to do?
I think the way that I have it in the folders, I say we'll run through your 10 and then we'll go through and run through my 10.
All right, you got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So I love this one. I don't have this. Now, this is from a G.I. Joe set, correct?
Yes, that's from the Armored Cobra Commander that just came out. Great figure. And that iguana is damn near the length of Cobra Commander himself. And it's really only about maybe an inch shorter. And it's articulated. All the legs are articulated. I mean, it's painted. It's a really nice.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it looks really good, man. There's like a little mouth painted on it, eyes and stuff.
Yeah.
The arms and legs. Oh, it's awesome, man. This beautiful sculpting all the way around it. Mm-hmm. And but that is not just an iguana. That is actually the Cobra Emperor Serpentor. So in the comic book, Cobra Commander and Serpentor have a huge fight between the Cobra factions. The Cobra factions square off into 2 separate parties. Cobra Commander ultimately wins and turns Serpentor into. They have the technology to turn him into this iguana. So, at any rate, that's actually a named character. It's Serpentor. So that's kind of a funny little nod. So this is a great set, and this is in the main line. So you get this unbelievable Cobra Commander and a fully articulated 5-inch long iguana in the main line, not as a deluxe or anything. So I felt like that was a really nice value for a pack-in figure,
Hell yeah, dude. I love the gradient, that green and yellow. I love the way it's probably one of my favorite color schemes. And then the black stripes on the tail and the belly here. So awesome, dude. We went to the Keys for a family trip years ago in Alamorada, and then me and my wife actually went there on our honeymoon years later. And dude, the amount of iguana, man, and like I said earlier in the stream, I told you before, Hyper, me and my wife, we've had reptiles. They're so fascinating. They're just so fucking cool, man. And cool. Listen to me, I was like, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. And those are a couple of my swamp diorama pieces that are modular, so you can move them around. So throughout these videos, you're going to see, I don't know, 7 or 8 of these little floating islands. So I thought it made for a decent background for the animals,
I love it, dude. I think it looks great. Cool figure.
Yeah, that's a really cool figure.
Okay, on the next one.
Actually, that figure, by the way, it comes with 2 heads. One of the heads has human eyes, and then the other head, this one, actually has a reptilian lizard man face underneath the mask, and you can see the eyes popping through it. It's a really, really cool figure. Very cool. Yeah, you can see it there pretty good, the eyes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick, man.
Yeah, so that's number 10. And then number 9. What do we got for number 9?
Yeah, number 9.
I can't remember how I ranked them. Yeah. Or whatever. Yes. So Law and Order. So Law and Order, that's a G.I. Joe deluxe pack. And this German Shepherd it's very similar to the wolves that you have, and so I have the Rottweiler and I have this one, and I selected the German Shepherd. He's a little bit I like the German Shepherd more than the Rottweiler figure. They're both awesome. You couldn't go wrong with either one. But this one is a little bit less common, so I went with this one. And it's a really nice size. There's a picture of him next to the figure it comes with, and it's a good size German Shepherd, and really nicely articulated. You get ball joints and peg joints all over the place. The tail, the vest is removable. It comes with a gas mask, like everything you want, right? So yeah, it's a fun one. There he is with Cobra Commander. You can see he's a good sized German Shepherd, so this is fun. And he's got like collars, he's got like shock collars, every kind of accessory came with that German Shepherd. So I thought you'd love that figure, man. You'd love that German Shepherd figure, Stoned.
I think I'm probably gonna. I've seen them at my local comic shop, LT Toys and stuff here in South Carolina. And I see it and I'm like, ugh. I'm like, ugh.
Oh yeah,
you know, I'm fighting, man. I seen a Crocmaster and Fiona there for $22, and then it was gone the next week. I'm kicking myself in the ass for not grabbing that because the Crocmaster actually looks cool. He's a cool figure.
Oh, he's a great figure.
Yeah,
great figure. Yeah,
yeah. And Fiona's awesome too. But Marauder Magic says, and I'm sure you'll get this, Hyper. I remember when Cobra Commander had a black chrome faceplate.
Indeed. In fact, I've got the wearable helmet with that, and I've got the retro carded one. Oh yeah, man. You know I'm all in on the Joes and the Cobras especially. Yep.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up picking that one up one of these days. I love the vest, but honestly, I would just probably rock it just the dog because just my love for canines and great with my wolves.
That's the cool thing about it. You can just take it off if you want, you know.
So real quick before this? I'm assuming the main part of the buck is reuse other than the new head sculpt, but is the tail the same or is it a slightly different sculpted tail?
So I've compared it and I think that it's an entirely different animal. The whole thing. I think the whole thing is entirely different. I could be wrong. I really didn't look at it that closely. I just sort of looked at them quickly together, and from what I can tell, now I can tell you the Rottweiler is 100% new, different. The Rottweiler and the wolves are completely different.
Oh yeah, you're right. I got the gray timber wolf right here. It's totally fucking different.
Totally different, which is a cool thing about the way the Joes do the animals is they take their time and do individual unique sculpts for all these animals. So it's not like you're just getting a repaint, you know? So I think that's a good value too, you know?
And I thought I was going to just grab my figures and show them off, but I figured I liked how Hyper sent his pictures. I figured I did it the same way just to make it a little more, everybody can see the figure more than me trying to show it on the camera and shit.
Yeah.
So.
And I really like the size. Like I said, you know, Cobra Commander is about a 6¼ inch tall figure. The Joes run a little bit taller than the Black Series, so it's a good size figure. So that German Shepherd is every bit a 6-inch Joe scale figure. You know what I mean? It's not like you're getting some tiny little Grogu with it or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's a big fucking figure. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's not like an accessory that they're calling a figure.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like that thing is a legit full-size figure. Yeah.
Hey, Christina, tell Big Mike I said what's up. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all are having a good night and having fun. Yeah. Real quick, Marauder Magic asked, did they change Destro? Is he still a character? He used to look like he stole Dr. Doom's mask.
So, yes. So, Destro has a couple of figures. They've got the classic Destro, and then they have one called, what is he called? I can't remember. He's like a pimp Destro with a gold face, and he's got like a fur coat. He's so sick, man. He's got like a gold-plated Desert Eagle and a suitcase full of money. He's got a cigar. He's burning stacks of cash. It's an awesome figure. I'll get it out. I'll get it out one of these days, and we'll show it. It's a really cool piece. Yeah.
Awesome, man. There he is. That's an awesome shot, dude. I love that Hyper.
Yeah. So the dogs, all the dogs, they all come with two different faces. So that's the friendly German Shepherd face, and that figure, Law, the human character, is a friggin' awesome figure. He looks great. He's got the white MP helmet on. You know, he's got all the dog gear and everything. I really like this set a lot. It's a really cool set.
I love that pose so much, Hyper. I think you really cooked it up with that one, my friend. Just the paint on the figure, man. Like you got black, a offish white, cream gray color, and then the brown, the teeth, the tongue, the eye. That's a great looking figure, man. That's a good boy. That's a good boy.
I knew I'd get you with that one. I knew it. I was like, I'm gonna post this picture, and Cody's gonna have that Amazon one-day express. Right,
and he comes with this guy, right, Hyper?
Oh yeah, that's a full set and more accessories than you can possibly, dude. It's nuts. I've got the box. You know, I've got them all still in the box. What did we count? I think we counted on one of the figures. It was like 27 accessories.
Yeah, you counted something crazy, dude.
It was ridiculous, man. Oh yeah, it was the paratrooper with the parachute, the 60th anniversary. 27 accessories in the box, like. You know, it's crazy.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah,
that's a great looking figure, man. Paint and sculpt all around.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a cool dude. Hyper, man. These are when I was saving these, I didn't have much time to look at them because I've just been so busy and shit. These are fucking cool, bro.
I thought maybe people might like these. Yeah,
I love these.
So, you know, I mean, I had to go with Freedom the Eagle. As you know, you've got Freedom. That's just a fun little eagle figure. So he's swooping down on Serpentor, of course. You know, oh, there he is. Oh yeah, and the wings. So you got the spread wings, and then you got the folded wings, which is really cool. And then the head and the talons and the legs, everything's articulated. Like they're not a static thing. You know, they're all the animals are from this line are static, are posable, not static.
Right. Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of fun. And the eagle is, again, I mean, that wingspan's probably 4 inches anyways, right? Wouldn't you say, man? 4 inches?
Dude,
if not more?
If not more, man. Yeah, I'd say pushing 5.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
He's got a wide wingspan, you know, which if you think about it, they are big birds, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I love, dude, let's just take a minute, everybody, if you haven't already, please be sure, go check out Hyper's channel. It's so much fun. It's almost like watching Bob Ross paint. Like going and watching him make these sculptures and stuff, they just look so good. And I really just, me personally, I enjoy watching them. And I think y'all would too. So be sure to check them out, man. Yeah, dude.
I've got a few other islands that I use coming up. So you'll see different ones. So awesome. Yeah, that was a fun one to pose. That was really fun. Oh, yeah. And then we're going back to 1978.
Real quick, let's see if anybody knows what this is. And GenXBrian, do not answer. GenXBrian is excluded. Does anybody know what this is? I'm curious if anybody's aware what this is. It's kind of apparent, but I just want to see. I want to see if anybody's aware before Hyper says it.
This is a relatively rare vintage item, by the way. These go for a lot of money. They're probably $75 to $100 this particular figure at any given moment.
It's the Dianoga. That's right.
That is correct.
I should. Yeah, there you go. I should have dialogue. Yeah. I know what you meant, Doug. I should have excluded Marauder and Doug too.
But hey, somebody, if anybody wants to in chat, I'm curious. What does a loose Dianoga go for on eBay right now? I'm guessing it's probably, let's call it 50 to 75. I'm guessing it's a really rare piece. Holy shit. It's a pretty good sized piece. It's made out of rubber, and it's just a fun piece. And that's actually the trash compactor from my vintage Death Star playset with Luke inside of it. So
that's awesome, man.
Yeah, the Dianoga is that's a really fun figure. And like I said, you know, everybody lost the Dianoga. As soon as, like, everybody lost it, it was fun to play with in the pool or the pond, or, you know what I mean? Like, you would always take your Dianoga with you, and everybody lost it.
That's hilarious.
But I've had that one since I was like 6 years old, so it's been with me a while.
Dude, that's the exact one you had?
That is the exact one I had, man.
Dude, that is so cool that you have something like that, man. That is awesome. That is so cool.
That's my original Stormtrooper Luke, too. So, yep.
Man, stuff like that. I have a few things like that I've had when me and my brother had, like, as kid. Not many people get to experience something like that, dude. I think that is so special that's something that that's just fucking cool to me, man. I fuck with that heavy. That is so badass. Thank you for sharing that.
That little set right there, those 2 figures in that trash compactor. And the trash compactor was bright orange, which was kind of fun and awesome. But that's the original Kenner one from the Death Star playset. And so that's got to be, I mean, that's close to 50 years old now, that little set, which is a half a century. Wow. That's crazy, you know? So
we already tried that. It's magnetically sealed.
Put that thing away.
Put that thing away. Get it killed. Yes, dude. Yes. Somebody get this walking carpet out of my way right after they get out the compactor.
Does anybody else have the Dianoga in their collection? It's one of those pieces where if you ever see one, I know they're a little bit pricey, but don't look past it. Pick it up, because that is a relatively rare thing, you know?
Hell yeah, dude. That's a cool piece, man. Thank you for showing that off.
I thought you might like that. Yeah. All right. Oh, and then so Shipwreck is one of my favorite Joes. This is another classified. Now, this is just a little parrot, and he is a static little parrot. But he plugs into Shipwreck's arm, which I really love. And he's also got a spot on his shoulder that he can sit, Polly can sit on Shipwreck's shoulder.
Awesome.
And I always like that. But the thing about the reason why I love this is I got Polly for my birthday when I was like 10 years. The Shipwreck came with Polly as a kid. I lost Polly on day one, never to be seen again, because it's a tiny little friggin' parrot. And so I've never replaced my vintage 3 3/4 inch Polly the parrot. So when Shipwreck came out a couple years ago, I don't know what I liked more, Shipwreck or the fact that I finally had a friggin' Polly the parrot again in my collection, you know? So it's been 40 years in between Polly the parrot for me. So I had to put him on the list, but it's really cool. It's really cool looking, you know? And again, it's painted and it's got cool little details on it and stuff.
Yeah, man.
Let's see. Shipwreck. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Doug says he's got the Dianoga. Yeah, okay. Yep.
And he said multiple Death Star play sets as well.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people connect them and put them together and make it look cool. Yeah, so. Yeah, Shipwreck is great. So Shipwreck has the dungarees, and which are the jeans. And back in my day, sailors wore those. So sailors actually used to wear jeans. And so it was cool that they paid homage to, you know, the classic Navy sailor working outfit. So, you know, you got a little bit of history there. That's an actual Navy uniform, like real deal Navy uniform, and Polly the parrot. So it was a good set.
Mando came back with that $40 to $70 on eBay. You were right, Hyper.
Okay, yeah. So yes, it's a nice piece.
Damn. Yep. Okay, shit. That Dianogo, yeah. Dungarees and boondockers.
That's right, boondockers. Yep.
Very cool. That's a good looking figure, man. Pinless, awesome.
Yeah, it's all pinless.
On them.
There's just something so simple about it. You know, sometimes figures go so crazy with details, and then that just it's streamlined and cool, and
yep.
I don't know, and you can take the hat off, and he's got regular hair underneath. Like it's got some cool accessories.
That's awesome, man. Hell yeah. I'm curious about what this one is. This is cool.
So, has anybody ever gone? I know that Hobby Lobby carries them, and Michaels carries them, and Target has these little hard plastic animals like dinosaurs and dragons and wildebeests and zebras. And
I've seen those
knights by a company called Schleich. And
yes.
So when my kids were little, we had this incredible collection of Schleich knights and horses and like medieval stuff, and we had the Schleich castle. The Schleich figures are static, but they are some of the coolest toys, like actual.
Yeah. They're like figurines.
They're
like pre-posed.
Yeah, really nice. But this alligator has an articulated jaw, and it's one of the coolest alligators I've ever seen, and it pairs beautifully. You know, an alligator, if it's done right, can go in a 6-inch line or a 4-inch line, kind of depending on, you know what I mean? So how big you want it to look. So this is just one of those Schleich. It cost me like $6 or $7. I've used it in a lot of different dioramas in the past, and it's a go-to gator for me. And it's not as good as Fiona, but the paint is actually better. Well, it's got better paint than Fiona. And so I really like this one. And so I just put it in the swamp dio. I thought it looked cool.
I think it's beautiful, man. And just your dials again, it just complements the figures, and then you put the figure in there, and it just takes it, man. They enhance each other.
Yeah, that was a fun one to do. And again, I knew that the next time you go to Hobby Lobby, you're gonna buy 3 of those gators. Now I just know it,
dude. I probably will, because I have some of those Schleich figures. They're amazing. Yes. I have 4 dinosaurs: Ankylosaur, Triceratops, Stegosaurus, and Allosaurus. They're awesome.
The Schleich.
Yeah.
Don't walk past Schleich, man. I'm telling you, they got really cool animals and dragons and stuff. Like they're really. I
also like Safari a lot too. I feel like Safari gets underlooked.
Oh yeah, totally. Yep.
I like them too. They're a lot of. If anybody's into animal figures, check out Schleich. It's a German brand.
Yeah.
Very good paint and sculpting, and also check out Safari. Safari is. I think they're. I'm not sure about their origin of the company, but I know they make really awesome little animal figurines and stuff. So check those out.
You know, and the other thing too is they make a lot of great whites and hammerheads, and of course, living on the Cape, we got tons of sharks. And a buddy of mine has oh yeah, my God, man! And a buddy of mine has a gift shop, and he just puts Schleich hammerheads and sharks and stuff in there, and it just
hell.
He can't keep them in stock. He'll sell if he bought 1,000 of them, he'd sell 1,000 of them. You know what I mean? Like,
man,
they just go. Yeah,
that's awesome, dude.
Yep.
My Mando, we sure did have that. And then Marauder saying, "Is there a clock in that? Is there a ticking clock in there?"
Yes, there is. As a matter of fact, of course.
European reference. Love it.
So wait a minute, Mama Mando, and some of the people who have parents. So our parents who have people about Cody's age, kids about Cody's age. Does anybody remember the Schleich Night Castle? That thing was so awesome. The drawbridge and all this stuff had a moat. It was so
I don't know
cool.
if he ever had that, but I wonder if Mom ever saw it and was like, "I hide that from the kids. We're not buying them that shit."
It was rad, man. I would buy that again right now just to have it. It's so fun.
Hell yeah, dude. Schleich is an awesome brand. Like I said, they are a German company, but the sculpt and paint is just exceptional on those little figures, man. They're just fun. And aren't they anywhere from they could be anywhere from like $10 to $20, depending on
10 to $20. And most like the animals, like the gators, it's been like $6 for like the last 10 years. It hasn't gone up or down. It's just like, you could definitely buy it for under $10,
Yeah, I was about to show one.
Let's see. She says, I remember it, but we didn't have that. Yeah, that one. Yeah, so we bought, I think my wife's parents bought it. It was like out of our price range, but some of the grandparents bought it. And we played with that thing for years, like well after they were too old to like it, But we still played with that. I wish I still had that thing.
So real quick, these are some Schleich figures that I have.
Oh,
I got it wrong. My dinosaurs are Safari. These are Schleich. Okay.
Those are Schleich. Yep.
Look at that little guy.
Man. That's really cool, man. And you know what? They're pre-posed, but who cares? They're just fun. Like, nothing's gonna break on them, And
nope. I think I'm gonna take these out and do some shooting with them.
Yeah, there you go.
I also have a tortoise.
Yep. Oh, the tortoises are awesome, aren't they?
Yeah, man. Look at the carapace on them.
Yep. Oh, Cody's dropping carapace on us. Do you hear that?
If you look here on the Russian Sulcata Taurus, and that's no such thing. There's no such thing as a rebel. I'm just being funny. The Sulcata Taurus, you have the plastron.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, the plastron and the carapace.
Oh yeah.
There's my turtle nerd knowledge, and then blast up real quick the mare, the donkey.
Oh, there it is. Damn, that looks really good, man.
It does, doesn't it, man? Like it's like the animal is standing. If you put this in a field of grass and took a picture of it.
And again, you know what? I'm going to tie it in. I'm going to do it. I'm going to tie it in. That thing is probably what? $10. Look at the paint on it. Like the paint, the sculpt, everything about it is good. $10. And I'm like, but we can't get a lightsaber hilt for $40.
Tell him, Hyper. Tell him, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But
tell him, Hyper, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to show. Don't sleep on Schleich. They're absolutely just gorgeous, fun figures, man.
Yeah,
so much fun.
Oh yeah.
So we'll keep Hyper's awesome list moving here. Wait, and dude, I'm gonna be real. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it looks really fucking cool.
So that is a bog wing from Dagobah. Remember how the bog wings are flying around?
Yeah.
So back in the Power of the Force 2 days, my favorite line of all time, as we all know, the serial numbers and all that stuff. I love that stuff. And the Power of the Force 2 line, they did these planets, and the planets would pop open, and they had a little scene, like a little diorama scene in them. And Yoda had a tree, and it would be Yoda on the bottom, standing by the swamp, and then you'd flip half the hemisphere of the globe would pop up, and it was the tree canopy, and they had the bog wing in the tree canopy in the Power of the Force 2 set. So that's an official release from the Power of the Force 2. It's a little static figure. The wings don't move on it or anything, but I have more fun posing that in swamp dioramas. It's just a really fun figure. Oh, and yes, from the Dagobah Globe. Exactly, Doug. Exactly. Yeah. You probably remember it. Yep. And so it was just a fun one. And my boys loved playing with that when they were little, because that really had sort of that dragon Harry Potter type look to it. So that got a lot of love back in the day. So we have an affinity for that. So again, I put that on the list as a rarity that I knew you probably had never even seen before.
I have not. That's why I was saying, I was being straight up. I think it looks so freaking cool though, man. I didn't know that's what they looked like. That's kind of because like in the movie, it's very dark and murky. You don't really get to see details of it, so that's kind of cool.
So Doug just said it. He said, so if you go to Power of the Force 2 on eBay or something, and you look for Dagobah Globe, Power of the Force 2 Dagobah Globe, the packaging was really cool. The way they packaged the globes, there were 4 or 5 of them in the set, and you'll see the Bogwing in there. And that, like I said, that's an official Kenner Hasbro release. So,
yeah,
that's right. It flies over Luke. You got it, man.
That's what I remember.
Yep.
And is this a scarlet snake or like what is this?
That's the coral snake. And so this is a 3 3/4 inch. That's a 3 3/4 inch scale snake. So it's very tiny. But it came. Remember when G.I. Joe did the Rise of Cobra movie? Maybe about 15 years ago. G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra, and it was kind of a corny movie, but it was kind of fun to watch. It had a bunch of, I can't even think of the guy's name right now. Magic Mike was Duke in the movie and stuff like that. Whatever. They did a great 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joe line. Great vehicles, great stuff. And the Cobras, all the Cobra troopers came with a snake, which was genius. And it came with a little trap to collect the snake in and stuff. It was fun. It was like a little bonus feature. And this snake here, it's a tiny little thing. It's probably no more than 1.5 inches long. It kind of reminds me of, it's kind of the same size as Yoda's vintage Kenner snake. Kind of like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about now. Yep.
But it's got that great coloration, and it's actually got scales on it. You really can't see it, but I was always enamored with it, and it always made its way into playing with the kids and stuff, so I loved it. So I had to put it on. It was, I didn't think you'd ever seen that one either. So
no, that's a cool, man. I dig it. I dig it.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
Now this is cool.
The old Bantha.
Old school, the old Bantha.
Yep, that's the Power of the Force Bantha, not the new one. Not the new one that you young kids have. That's the old school 97 Bantha.
Oh, this is the old whack one? Oh, man.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's the one that they re-released and put it in the awesome new box, essentially. That's really more or less what they did.
Man, that's the classic right there, though, dude.
Yeah, and that's a couple of diorama pieces I've seen. You've seen it before in my pictures, but the Bantha is an all-timer. It's a great figure. And I took the saddle off. The saddle's removable. I'm going to actually do a custom saddle for it, so I took it off.
Yeah. Bantha is just iconic, dude. And just the figure, don't get me wrong, the new one looks great, but you got to pay respects to the old ones, dude, because if it wasn't for these, we wouldn't have gotten the ones that we have now. So,
oh yeah, and I can't wait to get that new Bantha. I'm waiting for that one, but that one is still plenty good. Like, you don't need much more than that, in my opinion. Yeah.
This is, if anybody has this or gets one, like, this would be a good, like, a background band. Like, if you have a new Bantha, this would be one, like, if you get it for cheap, put in the background. It's an extra Bantha. Why not?
Definitely. Yep.
So that's an awesome pick, dude. Oof. This one here. I saw this thing at GameStop. If I have a figure hunt video, if y'all are in the mood and y'all are bored one night, feel free to check that out. I would hit up a couple Targets, Walmarts, and GameStops, and I seen this figure, dude. And I picked that fucking box up. I was like, oh,
it's heavy.
It's got some weight. That polar bear, you were not shitting when you told me how big he was. He is giant.
It is a giant. I got a picture with him right next to a 6-inch figure, and you'll see how big it is.
Yeah, look at that, everybody. That's the don't tell me his name. That's Recondo or
yes.
Okay,
man. Right, yes, indeed. You got it. You got it. Well, that's a custom I did, but it's based off Recondo.
Yeah. I just seen that face is definitely Recondo. I don't know what that looks like. Rock and Roll's accessory.
It is. Yes, it is. And listen to Stone dropping Joe knowledge. He's breaking it down. I love it. He's like, look at the shipwrecked dungarees and
Honestly, though, let's just, before we get into Hyper's pick here, let's just take a minute and look at this kit bash, though, because honestly, that shit's kind of fucking. Look at this camo vibe going on here.
So I painted that camo to try to make it look like Navy SEALs from the Vietnam era.
That is fire, Hyper. That shit looks dope as fuck.
Oh, thanks, man.
I'm not even shitting you. That looks cool as fuck.
So I took screenshots of Navy SEALs from Vietnam, and every Navy SEAL had their face painted like the way modern soldiers do. But the way they painted it back in the day it was a lot different than modern camo. It was it looks terrifying the way the SEALs did it back in Nam. And I tried to make that picture. You don't see it as much, but if you go to my channel, you can see it. But the way they used to paint their faces, that was an exact rip. Remember Billy in Predator, the Native American in Predator, the original Predator?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. He stands on the log right there and cuts his chest.
Yes, exactly.
So get to the chopper.
In the first part of the movie, you'll see him with his makeup on before it wears off, and he's got like these two black tusks that come around. And it was they really made themselves look like demons, and I tried to go for that with that figure. But anyways, yeah.
I think it looks fucking awesome, dude. It looks fucking awesome.
Thank you.
That's the tiger stripe camo that the special forces use.
Yep, that's right. Yep.
By the way, thanks for coming by, Bender. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope everybody's doing well. If y'all haven't already, please hit that like button. Sorry to about it so much, but it really just does help the channel a lot. Help us get up in that algorithm. But hope you all have a good time tonight.
And Bender, you might know too. So SEALs were authorized to wear jeans. They didn't want to wear camouflage pants. They didn't hold up well enough. But Levi's 501 blue jeans were authorized by the military, by the Navy. SEALs would wear the jeans. So that's why in almost every picture, when you see a Navy SEAL from the Vietnam era, they have the camouflage top and the jeans, the blue jeans, it's just friggin' awesome look. I mean, that's really cool.
Fuck. Yeah,
that is country. That's some country right there. Yeah.
Dude, I used to love every pair of Levi's I've had. They were the best jeans ever. I didn't know that there was that kind of history to them. I had no idea.
Yeah, SEALs rock those things in Nam.
Farmers, they wear denim over. Denim is a very good, sturdy material, especially when it's made well. Yeah, man.
There's a push to bring it back for special forces to do that because there's still nothing that works quite as well as denim, but
denim's the shit, dude.
Yeah. But this polar bear figure, man.
Yeah, man.
Just everybody go out and buy this polar bear, whether you like G.I. Joe or not or whatever. This polar bear is so good. There's so many accessories to it. It's got a shoulder. You can swap out the shoulder so that it looks like maybe an animal took a bite out of it, and you can see the raw bone and sinew underneath. But there's also on this right here, on the right there, you can see it. I took it off a little bit so you can see it there, but there's also a piece that has an arrow sticking out of it, like somebody shot it with an arrow. It's so cool.
Damn. Is he blonde? Oh shit.
No. Well, so that is the battle damage. There's two faces. One is a very aggressive face. That's more of the non-aggressive face, but
like this one right here.
All the hinges are pinless. The paws are articulated, and it's got to be. I'm telling you that's a 6.25 inch figure. That polar bear is 10 plus inches. I mean, it's freaking huge for the money.
The claw articulation is getting honestly just. I love animal figures because just the amount of time and effort it takes to sculpt all this hair in and then fit the articulation in with it as well. This is this might be one that I cave on, dude. Just for the damn polar bear alone. That is a magnificent figure, dude.
And like the way that the paws, how like a bear kind of walks pigeon-toed, and they do that with this sculpt. They make it so that detail was not lost on the sculptor. It was designed to do that. So this is the best animal figure in my collection. And I would have to say for 2025, and the Snake Eyes figure it comes with is great too. But this is hard to beat for 2025 for a 6-inch figure. This polar bear, man, I don't know. I'm not sure I've seen anything better. It's going to be across all the lines that I collect. This is going to be in the top 3 for sure.
Yeah, dude. That I'm probably gonna have to pick that up, dude. I might have to go back to that GameStop, to be honest.
It's rad, man. It's really good.
God, that's gnarly as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
So
there's my list. Yeah,
that was a solid freaking list. I loved it, man. Absolutely loved it. So I'm gonna go back through and
now Now, I never saw your list, so this is coming as a complete surprise to me. So
oh yeah,
this
that's
is
right.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's on this list.
So I didn't put mine in any particular order. These are just some of my favorite animal figures in my collection in general. So,
and chat, yap away. If you have a good pick or selection, let us know about it.
yeah,
We might not even know about it, right? So
yeah, absolutely, Chad. If y'all have a favorite animal figure, I see Brian saying the Wampa before
the
I
Wampa, yes, of course, right?
Hey, dude, Brian, I almost put that in my list, dude. I
Dude,
literally
the
almost
Wampa's.
did.
That was if I had 2 more picks, I would have put the Wampa on for sure. Yep.
It's honestly an incredible figure, and for the line,
Mhm.
like I want to see more creatures like that, dude.
Oh
you know?
yeah, definitely. Yep.
So this thing here, man, this is probably, if not my favorite figure in my entire collection, it is by far probably my favorite dinosaur. This is the Nanmu Valkyrie, and which is basically the Jurassic World Indominus Rex, but it's got the Tiger Stripe Lost World Velociraptor paint job on it.
That's really good, man.
Oh man, it's every wrinkle, fold of skin, every little like scale, every nail. It's all everything from the movie. It's on that figure, man. It's Nanmu is doing incredible work right now, and it is just it is totally taking me and my buddies over. And Connor Calaruso is actually the guy who turned our little community onto Nanmu, and this is just one that I love. Like I said, it's one of my favorite. The way it moves, the paint, the sculpt, it is just exquisite in every sense of the word. I love it so fucking much. The way they do the teeth too, it's hard to pick up on camera, but in person, when you see the like translucency of the teeth, it's just next level, man.
That's awesome. And Doug's throwing out the Force Unleashed tattooed Rancor. Yeah, that is a good piece.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever seen that one, Stoned?
Dude, Force Unleashed is like one of my favorite games. Yeah,
you know that they made a toy of it years ago with the little.
Oh, I didn't know that. No, I didn't.
It's a cinema scene type of thing. It's got the it's the painted Rancor, and it's got that mushroom looking dude on it. It's really cool,
dude. I honestly, if I see that for the right price, I would cop that just for nostalgic reasons.
Oh, I know you will.
Because it was sick being Star Killer and you're fighting fucking Rancors like every fucking 5 steps you're taking.
Chat, throwing it out there. How long is it before Stone acquires the Force Unleashed Rancor? 48 hours? 72 hours?
What are we eBay now?
Exactly.
But man, I am this figure is absolutely amazing. Just exquisite sculpting, gorgeous paint gradients and colors. And I just love the engineering on how it moves. It's actually got a lot of nice lateral range in the hips. So you can find the center of balance and make it stand very well. Yep. Or you can use the stand that comes with it. And they also have an alternate hand that's kind of like a palm down hand. So you can make it like it's walking on all fours in the movie. It's fucking gnarly, dude. It's so good.
Yeah, that's a really good one, man.
So absolutely, that's probably one of my favorite figures, if not my favorite dinosaur figure in my entire collection. And continuing on the Nanmu train here, these are my Jurassic Park 3 Raptors. This is the movies are have their issues production wise and such, but man, the designs of the Raptors in that movie, and I think we can all agree, other than the T-Rex and the Spino and whatever else, the Raptors were always the most interesting parts of all the Jurassic Park movies of the original trilogy. But these things, sculpt and paint, just are. It's next level, man. Like I said, these things, if you want screen accuracy, dinosaur like Jurassic Park, Universal Dinosaur Monsters, Nanmu is the company you need to go to. Like look at this, every wrinkle, every fold, every whisker, every color is on that figure. Again, the Nanmu has the best teeth of any action figure I've ever seen, ever.
Yeah. You're selling me on them, man. They are incredible.
I mean, just look at that detail. The White Queen, honestly, is. I like the Blood Knight, which is the male Velociraptor. I always, as a kid, that red eye and the blue just always appealed to me. And then the whiskers was just so different. It was like, I was like, what? Why does that one have hair? Why has it got whiskers at it? As a kid, that just got me. But I gotta say, this white with this like gray and like weird cream color, she's kind of beautiful, man. She looks sickeningly deadly. Honestly,
to be honest with you, I kind of prefer that one. It's a little bit more like striking, or almost has an albino. like an albino vibe to it or something. It's really cool. Yeah.
And if you look at the hands and feet too, man, it's got like a really like nice like dark red garnet hue. Yeah. It's like blood, or it's so, and it's on both the female and the blood knight. It's on the male as well. If you look at his hands and feet,
yeah, no, they're both really good. They're both really, yeah.
And the gums have a very beautiful gloss. They look very wet as well as the tongue. Just phenomenal figures, both of those. I kind of cheated there. I did those two count. I
was going to say, yeah, that's
I kind of cheated a little bit. But man, they look so good, Bo. Golly. I reckon I sell them for quite a bit on the aftermarket, yo. Reptile pet community here in South Carolina is booming. All right, so this next pick. Yeah.
I was hoping he was going to show up. I love that thing. That thing is rad, man.
I owe my buddy Hyper a black version of one of these. It's going to be coming to him soon.
Dude.
It's a fantastic figure. I want you to experience this in hand, man, and one day you will. So don't get if you. I know you said you were getting interested in Creative Beast Studio, which is everybody. This is Creative Beast Studio, which is Beast of the Mesozoic, is what line this is.
Yeah,
Hyper. I know you said you were getting more interested, but just don't. If you get one, don't get this one.
Oh yeah, no, I understand. And saber-toothed cats and mammoths and mastodons, those are my favorite prehistoric animals. And this, when you ever showed me this one there, I was sold. That is the coolest looking thing, man.
Smilodons, and the fact I actually found this out during some research. We actually have Smilodon fossils that were found here in South Carolina, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh hell yeah!
And they were
That's
just
real good.
Yeah, dude. These guys were taking down the giant sloths, and these guys were killing mammoths. These guys were no fucking joke, man. No joke.
So what scale is that? Is that 6-inch scale or 4-inch scale or something else?
Yeah, so this one here, this is I believe this one is 1/12 scale.
1/12. Okay, yeah.
But they also have a 1/32 scale, so it's a little bit smaller and it's a little bit cheaper.
Right. Okay. All right.
But I think the bigger scale is just, oh my god, it's there. It's just these figures. Creative Beast Studio is doing some really cool. And the thing about Creative Beast Studio is their sculpts are based off like current accurate paleontology, so that's always kind of cool, you know.
Yeah, that is cool.
But just look at. Oh shit! Come on, computer.
I think that's got to be my favorite. That's got to be my favorite beast figure on the market, and I think it's probably going to be my favorite of yours that I've seen. But I don't know. We'll see what else you got. But man, that is a good one, man.
Phenomenal figure, dude.
Good one. Oh hell, I forgot about. Yeah, man.
So you had the German not the German, the German Shepherd and the Rottweiler, not the Rottweiler. What was the two you had on yours? The German Shepherd and what was the other?
The German Shepherd, and then there was I have the Rottweiler, but I didn't show it to him.
That's what. Okay, we were talking. Yeah. But man, these were the first. This white one right here. This was the first G.I. Joe figure that I ever picked up, and this white one is what got me into G.I. Joe and just the animals in general. So, found the white one in my local comic shop, LT Toys and stuff. I actually. Little quick plug for them because I'm going to be having them on a stream at some point in the future. Really, really cool guys. It's actually like a 16-year-old. He owns the toy shop. Started out in a flea market. Raised so much money that his mom and dad bought him helped him buy his own facility, and now he's got his own fucking toy shop. It's really fucking cool, and he's a really cool kid. Man. It's rad, man. I'm gonna have him and his dad on a stream at some point in the future. And you know how I am about supporting local. But then I got to say, man, I started talking to you and I showed you this pickup. And then you were like, oh, man, Stoned, you're in for it. And then I started doing some Googling and I was like, babe, I was telling her on the way home after we got this figure, I want to get another white one so I can paint it gray. Started doing some eBay, found out there's a gray fucking Timberwolf with some beautiful brown and white on them. I was like, dude, that gray one is calling me. So I had to snag that one to go with the white one. That's kind of like the female. That's the male in my canon, my head canon, but look at these.
You know what? I just Cody. Guys, I bet you anything. When Stone goes on vacation, he immediately goes to the gift shop and he buys that like wolf howling at the moon t-shirt that's at like the gas stations. He totally has those. You have them, don't you? You got
it's kind of in the back now.
The dream catcher, like the dream catcher and the wolf and the moon and the crystal, the whole thing. You got it, don't you?
No. It probably does not help. I have a whole ass dream catcher tattooed on the back of my white cap.
Oh yeah, the howling wolf.
Man. Yes. Oh, you know what? It's in the living room, Mom. I have to remind me the next streamer. I might grab it. I love that statue so much. It's actually next to Steve's shadow box, Mom. I would contemplate on bringing it in here in the collection room, Mom. I wasn't sure though. But yeah, these wolves introduced me to G.I. Joe, got me sucked in a whole nother rabbit hole. And I love wolves. Were always one of me and my brothers. I just love canines in general, but wolves were some of me and my brother's favorite animals. So I had to put those guys on the list. Phenomenal sculpts and articulation.
I think you should release a members only video of your wolf t-shirt collection one of these days, man.
I bet, dude. Yeah. Look, members only, so that guy's too embarrassing for everybody.
Members only.
No, man. Jesus. So those wolves were really cool, but in this one, this is not the best Raptor or best action figure. However, I gotta say, this is the Amber Collection Lost World Tiger Stripe Velociraptor, and this is a 1/12 scale Velociraptor, and I love the engineering and the size and the scale of 1/12 scale. And this figure, it's got really cool. It's got wrist articulation, elbow articulation. It's just loaded down, and it really poses very, very nicely. And Lost World was always one of my favorite films, and the Tiger Stripe is a badass design for the Raptors. This one is a little dated. You can see it's way too orange than what we see in the movie. A wash would definitely benefit it. And the teeth are like all sculpted together. Nowadays, this is how you can tell an old school Mattel compared to a newer Mattel. All the old school ones have the teeth sculpted together like this.
Yeah.
But the newer ones, they're all individually rubber sculpted. They're way different now. And then they got this weird gold eye for some reason. But for some of my favorite, while it might be the best on the market, the Amber Collection is just a cool scale, and I love the orange color. It just pops on the shelf, and it's just fun to pose. I love the size of it. Wired tail too. So
that's why we called it our favorite list, not the best ones list.
That's right. Exactly, dude.
I have an Amber Collection one. I've shown it to you. It's a different color, but I love that thing. I think it's fun to play with. It works so good with the 6-inch figures. Like,
yeah, man.
All right, it's not entirely accurate, but who cares? It's fun,
It's
like
fun,
it's a fun,
dude.
Yeah,
it's a toy. It's just a toy. Right. Find it for like anywhere from $25 to $30. I think you're good. Any more than that, I think it's a little bit too much. But
yeah, right.
Very fun figure. And then next up is Hammond Collection, which is Amber Collection that I just showed is 1/12 scale. This is also made by Mattel. This is Hammond Collection. This would be like 1/32 scale, roughly, something like that. But the Carnotaurus is not only one of my favorite dinosaurs, it's also one of my favorite figures. And Mattel always does a great job with the Carnotaurus. A lot of people feel like there's some kind of favoritism with Carnos in Mattel because every Carno that Mattel has done, it's always a fan hit. So I love that bull nose face, the horns, obviously, the color of it, that burnt red orange, man, it's just so badass. And the eyes, the ember eyes, it's just a very, very cool figure. And I just love the sculpt and everything. It's a really cool figure.
It's like if Darth Maul were a dinosaur.
It is.
It looks like if Darth Maul were a dino. It's like Darth Dino. He's awesome.
That explains it all now, man. You just explained it all.
Yeah.
My one qualm with this figure and why it's not one of the best, though, besides the sculpt and the paint, sculpt and paint is awesome on this. For a $35, I think this retailed for $35 at the time. This is one of the earlier Mattel figures. They got the teeth a little bit better, but the neck does not. It can move up and down, but it doesn't have any lateral side to side movement, and that really limits your posing, which sucks. But it's still just an incredible figure, and it's my favorite dino. And I just like the way it looks. A really fun figure.
I like it.
Next up is the beautiful, beautiful Stegosaurus that we just got from Mattel this past year, and I love everything about this figure. Not only the species, but the sculpt, the paint, the articulation, the wire tail. What I love, I don't know what I love most. This like brownish highlight from the light brown and dark brown on the plates, or the Thagomizer. It's got like a nice wash on the bones of the Thagomizer, or the freaking beautiful green to yellow to like creamish, and then that brown wash on the belly there. It's just so much paint on this figure. It's such a good size. This one retails for about 42, anywhere from 40 to 45 bucks. And it just absolutely, just look at the face on this girl or on this guy. Just the colors are just striking and stunning. Very beautiful figure, man. The sculpt is just awesome. So awesome.
Now, I told you if I ever see this figure in person, I'm gonna pick it up because I really like it. I have yet to see it, man. I have yet to see it in person.
Really?
Yeah, and you know, I see the tag for it at Target, you know, so I know it's either coming or it's been there. I've missed it, but you know, that's just an awesome looking dino for the price. I don't think you can beat it, you know.
Yeah, for a little less than 50 bucks, just the sheer size of the figure itself, it's a really good size figure. And it's just, now the main body is hollow, of course, but that just that helps them keep the cost down, you know, and I'm cool with that, honestly.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
So awesome figure. Love the Stegosaurus so freaking much. It's one of my favorites in my collection. And then moving on, there is another figure that we got this past year, and that was the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3. And
right.
Spinosaurus was my brother's favorite. This is a great figure. While it's not entirely screen accurate, the representation for 60 bucks, and my love for Jurassic Park 3, I believe I was in third grade when Jurassic Park 3 came out. That was 2003. So I was obsessed with dinosaurs then and the Jurassic Park movies. So definitely was going to pick this guy. My good buddy Star Wars Collective Jacob actually helped me secure this. So this specific one actually made his way from Cali. So he traveled across the United States to get to
there you go. Right on. Yeah. I like that.
But the sculpt on this guy, again, it's not entirely screen accurate, but the representation is there. You see it. You're like, is the Jurassic Park 3 Spino, which is at the end of the day what I care about. They've got the beautiful, beautiful green eyes. A little bit of a QC issue on that. There should be a black pupil right there, but sometimes they put the pupil that's too recessed into that transparent material and it doesn't come through all the way. So, but I don't care. I think it looks absolutely, it just got that sick, evil pop to it. I just love it, dude. The crooked jaw, beautiful, beautiful figure, man. So cool. And it's so big. So big.
Yeah,
so
that is a striking piece. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, man. It's so cool. So freaking cool, man. Got a good bit of paint on it as well. And something else that they're doing with the Hammond collection is they're at the beginning of the line, they were making the feet way too big, and they're really doing a great job of adjusting that and making the figure. They're putting really strong ratchet joints in the hips and stuff.
Yeah.
So
right.
They really know what they're really honing in on these bigger dinosaurs, man. They're doing a great job.
Yep.
So this one here, this is the Therizinosaurus, and this was actually my introduction to the Hammond collection. Got this at the end of last year of 2024. Saw it for like on sale for like 30 bucks or whatever. I was like, you know what? Why not? Because I had been wanting to explore with other lines, and I was like, man, this guy is cool. Like, just look at you got some like red highlights here on this blue. The sculpt is absolutely crazy. These claws are articulated. And then one thing that I got to show is just the thing that really got me was the face. Look at this face right here.
That is wild looking, man.
Is that not like ostrich, emu, like fucking just so cool looking?
It's like a turkey from an underground military facility.
Yeah, bro.
Like it's wild looking. Wow.
It's so fucking rad, man. That when I seen that face, I was like, babe, I gotta grab this one. She's like, really? I was like, yeah. This is because I had never picked up anything like this before. And then I started figuring out like, oh damn, they have original trilogy Jurassic Park animals. I was fucked then, dude. It all happened.
So I want to know. So when you and Rain go to Target, that's a 2-cart or a 3-cart trip. Is it 3 carts?
Dude, man. If I'm walking in with a cart, that's a bad idea in and of itself, my friend.
You've got a cart.
We grab a basket. We grab a basket for a reason, dude. Right, yes, right. That motherfucker fills up fast, and then you're like, oh yeah, we can grab that. Or like, just go ahead. It's not that bad. Then you get up to that fucking register, and you're looking at, you're like, oh shit, $120. Like, fast. Like,
oh yeah, listen,
like that, dude, like that, and you don't even have nothing in the fucking cart, man.
Man, we just had ourselves a little episode of that over here today. I won't get into it, but yeah, I know the feeling. Trust me. Yeah.
But yeah, I love the Therizinosaurus. Very, very interesting looking animal, and just I love the paint and the sculpt on it. So, and it was also my introduction to the Hammond collection. So, if it was not for this figure, this is kind of what put me on the road down for dinosaurs. So
yeah, that's a good one.
And this one here, this is the Giganotosaurus, which is also Hammond collection, and I put this one in here just because of the sheer size and the sculpt. Also, obviously, y'all can see these scales and stuff. The paint is also awesome. While this is not accurate to it's not paleontology accurate to the Giganotosaurus. It did not have this huge spike on its back. They just did that for the movie, obviously. But the figure itself is just so freaking badass. The eyes are awesome. The teeth have a really just nasty, gnarly, like cool. Did I get another picture of yeah, just look at the like dirtiness wash on these teeth right here.
Mm-hmm.
He's eaten a couple animals, bruh. He's had a couple snacks before we got to him, And just look at all the scaling on his eyes, the crest above his eye right here, and look at that pupil. It's like centered perfectly.
Yeah, that looks really good. He does have a Pokemon name though. It sounds to me. I think you just uttered. I think you just summoned a. Say that again. What's the name of the dinosaur again?
It's Giganotosaurus.
Giganotosaurus. Okay.
Yeah, you got it. Good job.
All right. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Because you summoned a Pokemon when you said that.
Yeah. I was speaking gibberish for a minute. But man, this Giganotosaurus actually, I think it's Latin or Greek for Great Southern Lizard, and the reason it's called that is because it was found in the southern region of South America. So that's why it's got it. But I just like it because it says Great Southern Lizard, and I'm like here in South Carolina. I was like, Great Southern Lizard, and I used to me and my wife used to catch lizards and frogs. I was like, yeah, I got to get this guy. He just looks cool.
It's the Stonedosaurus. That's
Stonedosaurus, yes, sir.
The Great Southern Lizard. Oh my God, man!
Related to the Mandosaurus.
I think that's the next name of your next metal band, the Great Southern Lizard.
That sounds like a fucking like doom stoner metal band or something.
It sounds like the next Pantera album, doesn't it? Right?
Hell yeah, dude. Hey, Doug's helping me out. It is Latin. I thought so.
Okay.
I always get mixed up because sometimes it's Latin and sometimes it's Greek. It's like it's whatever they felt like doing at the time, But man,
it's not just Latin. It's South Carolina Latin at that.
Yeah.
It's mixing some stuff in there that right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that was that was all my picks, man. That was everything.
Stuff, man. That's good stuff. A little bit of some wolves, some
dude.
Yeah. Well, that was fun, man. I'm glad that we kind of went and did some animals because I've been looking around my shelves and like all of a sudden I got animals accumulating. And I've owned many for a long time, but I've picked up a few lately, and I'm like, we gotta break this down a little bit. So
yeah. Do you need to yap about some animals, dude?
Right. Yeah.
How you feel, man? Do you got any recent? You want to do some treat your stuff? Any recent pickups or anything?
So as a matter of fact, I really have not picked up anything since the last time. I've had 2 weeks. I think I got. What did I get? If I got anything, it wasn't. Oh no! You know what I did was I did a Halloween custom recently.
Okay. Yeah.
I did a little. I did an R5D4 droid with a green head. He kind of, and I replaced. Yeah, I replaced that one with a new one. So that's all I did. I have a new R5D4 figure to replace the other one. But that was it, man. That was really it. And I picked up some fodder. I picked up a couple of G.I. Joe and Star Wars accessories to complete some figures. But that was really it, man, over the last couple of weeks. Yeah.
That's cool. Do you mind if I go real quick and then we can wrap up the show for tonight?
Oh, awesome, yeah, go for it, man. Yeah.
Sweet, dude. Thank you. And I'll make this quick, everybody. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us today, making us a part of y'all Saturday night. It really does mean a lot to us. So I'll make this quick. I did pick up the single releases for Anakin and Obi-Wan reviews. These are up on the channel now. Love these figures. I got to support, and I don't mind having duplicates of prequel and original trilogy. I got to support my original trilogy representation, man. These are amazing likenesses. 100% going to be in the top 10 of 2025, no doubt.
Now you had a little something to say about some of the accessories coming with it, or the lack of accessories that come with those, right?
And I'm actually so glad that you said that, dude, because I was about to go right past it. So I have two main gripes, and Hyper, you feel free to add in too as well. So my first one is no robe, and I know we all knew it wasn't going to come with a robe. I know, but they should have for the single release. They didn't even do it for the SDCC set. So it's just, I don't know. It's Hasbro being Hasbro. I'm not saying I'm surprised. It's just annoying. But a robe really would have been like made this figure from great to perfect. And then one more thing is no thigh swivel on these figures, which and this is my thing. This is my thing, and I didn't even get to talk about this because we didn't even talk about the new black. I didn't even get to talk to you at the New York Comic Con stuff yet. We'll have to do that on another stream.
Right.
Real quick, without getting too into it, we got a new Boba Fett, Daimyo Boba Fett coming that with toe articulation.
Right.
So they're taking away thigh articulation, right? And the whole thing was like, oh, it's got to be a piece count. It's a piece rate. So this is them not having to do two separate sculpts for the thigh is going to reduce the molds they have to make, and it's going to reduce costs, yada yada. Makes sense. Okay, whatever. I'm not happy about it. But then they go and add toe articulation. That's just, which is cool. It's the first time in the line, but it's like,
yeah,
okay, thanks. I guess I'd rather have thigh swivel personally, and it's just like the function that the nuance that a toe hinge can do is kind of like an open like an alt hand or alt head. It adds some flavor to a stance. However, like thigh swivel, something like that, I feel like it's part of the foundation of the fit, which obviously the toe, it's part of the, you get what I'm saying. It's just like, so it can't be the piece rate thing because they took away thigh swivel, but they're adding toe articulation. So what that means is now the sculpt of the foot is going to be two separate pieces. So it can't be that. So it's just, and then it can't be aesthetic shit because this soft goods is covering where the thigh cut would be. So if it wouldn't matter if you saw it because it's covered up. So it's not aesthetic. And there's other figures that I've seen people example for this too that argue against the aesthetic reason. It's not piece count and it's not aesthetic. So is it just like them sitting down at the table and being like, hey, is it just people like spitballing the people at Hasbro? Like, I just don't understand where these decisions come from. And then my third and last thing, I forget that was three things, is Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber is painted black on the hilt. And in Revenge of the Sith, it was not, this is not accurate to Revenge of the Sith. It was just silver and brass. And this is more, and I didn't know this in my review for when I did the SDCC set, but then after watching a couple other and doing some research, I've realized this is his lightsaber. This is the Kenobi released lightsaber with the black paint. That's what his lightsaber looked like in Kenobi. Why it looked like that in Kenobi between Revenge of the Sith and then A New Hope, a whole nother story. But this black is not accurate to Revenge of the Sith. Again, it's a very small nitpick detail, but no thigh swivel, no robe, and inaccurate lightsaber. Those three small things made this could have been a perfect figure, and instead it's a great figure. But like those little things could have set it apart and made it like, oh my God, this is a Grail release item. We've waited fucking 13 years since Orange Line for this Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I'm happy to have it. Looks amazing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to bitch too much. The likeness to Ewan and Hayden on these figures, the articulation, the paint, I'm so fucking happy to have these figures. We've all been clamoring, drooling for these guys. So I love the ball joint at the fucking waist. I love the likenesses. I love the new articulation with the deep cut elbows and knees. It's great, but y'all know me and Hyper, we're going to point out what could have been better and it's just how it is, man. But let me quit bitching. You just sent me on a whole nother rabbit hole, man.
Well, I'm glad you said it because I know that you love those figures. Now you have both sets, and but
thank you. And Brian, shout out to y'all.
But I think the main point is that, like you say, so you don't want to give us the extra hands. You don't want to put in the thigh swivel or any of that stuff. You probably have 100,000 unsold Acolyte figures. Take the robes off and give them to Obi-Wan and Anakin. Give them to Obi-Wan. At least Anakin has a different robe. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Give Obi-Wan a robe. I mean, for God's sakes, like if anybody in all of Star Wars needs his Jedi cloak, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yep, absolutely, dude.
Right,
Hyper, you just gave me an idea because in Revenge of the Sith, Anakin's cloak is a little more of the black. It's a little bit darker brown.
Yeah.
I wonder how that material, the Black Series material, would hold up with that red dye that you use for the figures. Like, I wonder if you could dye that brown, like maybe use a darker brown or even black.
Yeah. You might be able to.
I wonder. Yeah, I'm curious as to how that would turn out. I'm very curious of that.
Are you curious enough that you would watch a video of me trying it?
Fuck yeah, I would.
All right, man. All right. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
We might solve that riddle this week. What do you say? Let's do it.
Hit up some Ross and see if you can find a fan door. Then you can like $6, dude. That's a $6 robe right there, and then you have a Jedi custom body. Yeah.
So I just have to book a flight to my next Ross, and then
that's right. You said
right. It's a while. So you know what though? Amazon. I think they're like $6 on Amazon. I'll just order one on Amazon, and we'll do it up. So you know what? It'll be interesting because that's a like a nylon blend fabric. So maybe it'll take. I don't know the answer, so let's find out in real time. I'll do a video on it. We'll find out.
I'm excited for that, dude. I'm very curious to see that, dude. That's gonna be awesome.
That's a really good video. Good call, man. All right, yeah.
And I finally, for anybody that's been looking for this figure, Neil is on sale on Amazon for like $17 right now. I love Skeleton Crew, and this is one of my favorite. SM33 and Brutus and Neil. Those were my 3 favorite parts of Skeleton Crew, and now I finally have all those figures. This guy is loaded down with paint. Really cute, just fun, adorable sculpt. I'm very, very happy to have him. Yep. So fucking cool, man.
So it's like Star Wars. It's like Galactic Artisan Custom said today. So you mean to tell me that we have a blue-nosed elephant on Return of the Jedi, and we have a blue-nosed elephant in Skeleton Crew, and they're completely different species?
Yeah, that's
that's stupid. What do we do? Why? Just make them the same. That would have been great if they made them the same thing, right?
It's like cohesive. It's cohesive. Like, who cares? Yeah, who cares?
Right.
More familiarity. You know, y'all are trying to make up your whole. Yeah. That's too much. So, what are they, cousin species or something? Like, it's just too much, man.
It's too much. It was right there. You just had to go with it, right?
Fucking dude, the questionable decisions that they make as $1 billion, they do for as an amazing job as they do as a company, because they kick Hasbro kicks ass. There ain't no doubt about it. They were second only to none, because for a while there, Mattel was like ruling the toy industry in the 90s and 2000s. But then when Hasbro got that Marvel Legends license, they kind of kicked it into a new gear, man. But I mean, they got My Little Pony. They have all these different IPs, man. So it's Hasbro ain't, I don't know, man. They make, for them to be such in a position where they've made all these great decisions to be in this position, they make questionable decisions after the fact. It's just like cut corners and cut costs. It's like, why cheapen your lot? Y'all have already made all this effort to make it something special, and you're like, well, let's not do this. Or like, it's weird how they pick and choose what they're gonna like for Disney new media stuff. Like all the Skeleton Crew figures, brand new sculpts, all loaded down with accessories that were covered in fucking paint. We get lucky if we see fucking OT stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it's strange. It's strange.
Yeah.
Mrs. Stone has been getting into some pop stuff, and I do have some. I'm not a big guy, but these minis were on sale and they were kind of cute. I got some Spider-Man stuff. So if y'all remember a couple weeks ago, I got like 12 Funko Pops for like $12. It was on sale. And then I got some Landspeeder Luke, and then I got a Stitch and the red one. I love that. Was a movie I liked a lot as a kid. Stitch is the shit. So Mrs. Stone actually got those for me.
And you know, those as we've seen Timbo do many times, those pops are awesome diorama pieces, and they're perfect for 6-inch figures for like pops of that scale. It's awesome. It's a really cool idea.
Yeah, hell yeah. Did I miss somebody? Okay, no.
Big on Kenner when I was a kid. Yeah, man, I feel that. Definitely.
I have a couple Hyper's definitely got more Kenner than I do, but I do have 12 Kenner figures that I scored at a local comic shop. I was like, I even have his 1977 layout. I was like, dude, this is like in 2 years, this figure will be 50 years old. I was like, this is toy history. I have to have it. So it's somewhere back on my shelf, man. So cool.
Yeah.
New Sand Trooper is missing paint, which is a bummer, but I gotta say, I am really enjoying this figure. It looks good. It's original trilogy, and we got a brand new. This is a brand new accessory. I'm blanking on what it's called right now.
Star Wars gun.
Star Wars gun.
Star Wars gun. Yeah,
but man, this is a really. It's just nice to see some kind of weathering on a Black Series figure again. So very, very cool. Very sharp sculpt. I do have the 2013 one as well, but. Really great.
That is such a great looking figure in my opinion, man. You know,
it is.
And honestly, I'll tell you what. So from my point of view, it's one of the rare instances where I don't mind that there's no weathering on it, because I can weather it myself how I want rather than looking at a shitty 2025 version of weathering, right?
Yeah.
So it's no big deal.
No, totally, man. And Bender said, and it looks like a German MG-34. Yeah,
it might be, yeah.
A lot of Star Wars weapons. George got a lot of inspiration. He kind of used a lot of World War II fucking weapons and stuff. I think even some World War I weapons as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, and they were in massive surplus in the 70s too. So yeah.
Just using all that stuff. That's cheap props back then. Hell yeah,
oh,
dude.
yeah. Yep, absolutely.
Put a little scope on it or whatever.
Yep.
So I also picked up, finally got me a indoor Luke.
Oh, good for you. That's highly underrated figure.
Good green lightsaber to it. I love the poncho look. I love that just Return of the Jedi. I love it. But that scene before they get on the bikes and him and Leia take off and they get separated from Leia. This is just a really cool look. And I needed it's a little scene specific, but I kind of that's where I'm at in my collecting now. Hyper, I'm kind of like filling in the gaps. Like I've really gotten a lot of the characters that I need, like I need their representation to fill out original trilogy, prequel, Disney media, whatever. Like, but now I'm kind of like filling in the nice little like scene specific area or holes or like certain planets and looks or outfits. So this was definitely one that I've been having my on for a while. So I had to snag this guy.
So let me ask you this: are you going to leave that one in the package? Because I think that one looks particularly good in the box.
Dude, and what I love that Return of the Jedi green, dude.
Yeah, the green is so good, right? Yeah.
And with Luke on there like that, that's a really good looking mural of Mark Hamill, by the way.
Yeah, and it's so for my money, when I think of Luke in Return of the Jedi, I think of him in that because the speeder bike chase is my favorite part of the movie. So to me, Return of the Jedi Luke is that exact poncho and helmet from the speeder bike chase. That's what I think of. So that's my iconic Luke from that movie. So I love that figure.
It's a great. I'm so happy to have it, man. Like the Mark Hamill likeness isn't outstanding, but it's one of the better ones that we have. Like it's not as good as the Dagobah Luke, but like that's pretty fair. I think that fudges it pretty good,
Hey, listen, if you're standing more than 24 inches away from the shelf, it looks damn good, right?
I like where your mind's at, brother. I like where your mind's at.
It's just fine, right?
And real quick before I show off I have 3 more pickups that I'll show off, and then we can call it a night. So thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. But Doug's got a question for you, dude. He says, do you use acrylic, lacquer, or enamel washes?
All three. But when it comes to washes, I actually prefer weathering powders. I have a very, very light hand with washes per se. I prefer a weathering powder. And then I will use a wash from time to time. If I do, I like the Model Master oil stuff. I can't remember what it's called, but you might be familiar with it. And I spray it on. So that's how I like to do them.
And then he's also asking, do you matte clear spray when you're done with the custom?
Yes. So
kind of seal everything.
Yeah, I sometimes matte and sometimes satin, depending on what finish I want. But matte or satin, yes, correct. So like if I'm doing especially with GI Joes, they always wear fatigues, like clothing. I'll do a matte. If I'm doing an armored or a droid figure or something like that, it might be a satin because I want that slight shine to it. So
awesome, dude. Yeah. I'm a Jedi Knight, like my father before me throws the lightsaber. Well, he threw the lightsaber before he said that, but yeah.
I'll never join you.
I'll never join you. Take your rightful place at my side. So this
my side. Yeah. Take your rightful place at my side, boy.
the twang must have slipped out. Sorry.
Boy, get up here. Take your rightful place at my side. And fetch me my slippers.
Grab me my slipper, boy. So I'm just going to show the back of this because I think we're both excited for this figure. This was the only one I scored at GameStop. I'm just going to show you the back right here. You know what this is?
Oh yeah. There you go.
That is one of the coolest, classic, beautiful Batgirl arts I've ever seen, man. That classic blue and gray look with the yellow. So badass.
Yep.
And then we got the figure It is and now this is the same Batgirl. Unfortunately, it's the same thing from the neck down. However, this is a brand new head sculpt on her, so it's a lot more. It's DC classic, so it's a little bit more comic accurate.
I would pick that up in a heartbeat if I see that. That's a good one.
Really bad. I'm very, very happy.
Yeah,
I was like,
man, that box art just kicks, doesn't it? It's
dude,
so
this is literally one like it's almost. I would almost keep this in the box, dude. But I just love this head sculpt so much, and it's hard to see in the package. But she's got the blue vinyl cape, wired cape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
dude, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna it's gonna be great, man. Very exciting, very, very exciting. So, and then last two pickups I have here. Well, real quick, I'll show this off just to end it off with the. So this is actually me and my brother's VHS. I found this at my grandfather's house, and I had to snag it, and I'm gonna put it next to my Empire Strikes Back VHS. This movie, there ain't no telling how many times this motherfucker been rewound.
So
one
of my sons, when my son were little, one of my sons was in the hospital for the first 3 years of his life nonstop. He had a lot of deformities and things like this, which he was able to get corrected. But the reason I mention that is because I was doing like weeks and months at a time at the hospital, with him, and we watched that movie. I'm not kidding you, man. I must have seen that movie 300 times with Joe in the hospital, and that is his all-time to this day. That is Batman to him. Like that is his favorite movie, man. And
that's so awesome.
I can quote that movie backwards and forwards. But
I recently just made Mrs. Stone watch all the like Keaton, Val Kilmer. We're about to finish the last Bale, and then I'm gonna have to show her scenes of Batfleck because I don't know if I can't sit through the Justice League ones unless it's the Zack Snyder cut. She's definitely not going to be able to sit through them. So, but I've been making her watch all the Batmans as of late. So Keaton is her favorite one, which I'm so proud of. I'm so proud that she loves Keaton the best.
Oh yeah,
all right, that's my girl. That's my girl.
I'd call me in the morning. Yes,
dude. Honestly, he kind of killed Mr. Freeze. I'm not going.
Oh, it was awesome as Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, there were some corny moments, but like I thought, and I forget the actor's name who played Alfred, but I thought George Clooney's dialogue and his like it was like they really knew and cared. Like I really like it. I really like it, man.
Look, it's not the best, but it's a favorite, right? Like,
that's what matters,
right? Yeah.
Rebel Scum got his Palpatine and Mace 2-pack in today. Awesome, dude.
Man, there you go.
That's a good looking. That I gotta say, man, that Palpatine head sculpt looks it looks just like Ian McDermott. It looks great.
But for
looks so good.
Can we please just get a regular a mainline release of the Palpatine
hostage pack with that Mace? How many Mace Windows is this, dude?
And the same goddamn Mace over and over again. Like it is a hostage situation, right?
Yeah. It's got the new head sculpt, which is cool, but that's it.
I know, but like, I just wanted the Palpatine. Like, I just want the Palpatine, please.
Yep. Honestly, if they give us the single release, they probably won't have the alt head. But honestly, I just want the regular senator or chancellor. I want the Chancellor Palpatine head. That's all. Right. If they included the melted head, it would be cool. But I'm probably not gonna because I already have my Revenge of the Sith Sidious on display, and that's kind of like that's good enough for me for Sid. I want some Palpatine representation. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I just want. How about this? Take the Shadows of the Empire armored red Luke, put it in the box with Palpatine, and say it doesn't make any sense, but here it is. It's $100. You know what? Fine. Just, fine. Right? I mean, just call it whatever you want, but like, just God
damn it, Hasbro.
What are you doing? The hostage situation. I've had it. I'm up to here.
Yeah, man.
Up to here with it.
Shit! That Massachusetts is coming out, bro.
Don't make me. I swear to God, when you come to Boston, I'm gonna. Right.
Hasbro, you just fucked up.
Right. I can't with the fucking hostages, man. Yeah,
it's annoying, man. It's got to give at some point, dude. It's too much, man.
Yeah.
So And then I'll wrap up for the night. I got 2 more things to show. I did get the like I said earlier, the only thing I have left, and I actually just got a confirmation email for it, was my Born Again Daredevil. I love that show a lot, but
oh yeah,
got the John Bernthal Punisher, which was an incredible figure. It looks really good.
Now I'm gonna agree with you, man. I kind of feel like he's got like that bouffant hair. It's a little bit too tall. It's almost it's kind of a almost Beavis-esque, right? Like
yeah, it's too tall. It's almost like a flat top or something. Like it's
right.
You know, and it's just that's like way too bright. I was trying
like
to
all they had to do was just take that Sculpey knife one more pass and it would have been fine, but like it's just a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the likeness to John it's there. Like it looks like John Bernthal, but that hair is and I don't know if you've watched Born Again, Hyper, but in the beginning of Born Again, he's kind of like let his hair grow out and he's not like putting it up or anything. It's just kind of like he's kind of roughing it. But towards the end, right towards the end of the season, he kind of cuts his hair and like kind of gel whatever so he does kind of look like this towards the end. However, I kind of wanted the beard. I want the bearded, messy haired Punisher. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, hell
that'd be fucking cool. But it does come with a cool axe. However, I will say that the accessories are a little gummy, but I think they did that so that way everything fits in good. But that I don't know. It makes sense why they do it when you're fiddling with it and you're putting it in their hands. You're like, oh my god, this is fucking cheap. But then when you get it posed up and you're looking at it, you're like, okay, maybe they did that on purpose because it's easier to get into the hand. It does make it shape a little bit. When it's stiffer, it kind of like wants to, if it gets bent, it's bent. But like if it's a little bit of give to it, you can kind of form it and kind of play with it a little bit. So I kind of get why they did that.
You know what Punisher I would really want, and I'm being totally serious. If they ever released Punisher with the sledgehammer and the helmet and the goggles when he's you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
when the guys meet him at the work site and he's got like the tuna sandwich. Like I would want that, right? Like
dude, yes.
Now that would be a sick Punisher to have.
Oh right? Yeah. That's kind of like I still want in the first season of Daredevil on Netflix, before he gets his suit and stuff. Yeah, dude. And now they did do the comic version. They did the Marvel Legends did the comic version, but I want the
yes,
legit. Oh, it looks so. He's got like wrapped boxer bandages and. Oh, it's fucking sick. Like if I seen that motherfucker, I ain't scared of nobody. But if I seen that motherfucker, I'd be like, "What you trying to do, bro?" Like I'd be like, "Oh fuck no."
Oh yeah, man.
No.
That would be so. You put. I know it wouldn't really make sense. I kind of could. Like you could take the Black Daredevil and Sledgehammer Punisher. Now that would be a cool 2-pack or something like Origins or something like that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Showing me my pumpkin. It is spooky season after all. Been watching Scooby Doo, man, today. Started this morning. Love it. And then my last pickup for tonight. Then we can end episode 26. Thank you all so much. It's almost 11 o'clock and we still got 10 people. We actually had a really good turnout tonight. So thank you all for sticking around still.
Yeah.
Now, me and Hyper had some back and forth on this. Now, don't get me wrong. I love this thing. It was worth it. But however, my partner in crime, my brother here, he's got a point. It is a little too expensive. Hasbro they're asking $140 for this. Now it's not just this. It comes with something I'm about to show next. And while that is pricey, I have to defend it, other than because I love the show.
Of course.
The amount of texture on this guy is really awesome. However, the inside is lack of detail, but honestly, that could probably just help for comfort, honestly. Mm-hmm. Comes with a nice little pad. The goggles are absolutely beautiful, super mirror, super intimidating looking. The horn, it's got a very solid feel to it. And then when you get to the back, you kind of got this give to it, and you're like, oh, that's cheap. But then when you put it on, they really took this in mind. Like this is just adds for the comfort. Like it does not mean it's cheap because it's got just this beautiful dodgeball basketball texture all over it, dude. It's absolutely loaded. Yeah. And it's pretty fucking screen accurate. Like this is pretty much, to my mind's eye, exactly how the cowl looks in the show, man.
I don't. This is not meant as a derogatory statement, but it reminds me so much of a kickball.
No, dude, it almost feels like that too, dude. It feels rubbery.
Yeah. I've always liked that texture, so it's cool.
Yeah,
it really does. Like when you hold it up to the camera, it's like when you don't see the horns in the picture, you're like, that's a freaking kickball. You know?
like I'm dribbling it.
Right. Yeah, but it's a very cool texture. I like that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very so. And then the thing that really, this is what clarifies the. Oh shit, motherfucker! I just had a figgy avalanche. What clarifies the 140 for me, and besides my love for the show and the character Daredevil himself, because my brother was a very big. I grew up on 90s animated Spider-Man, dude. When I seen Daredevil like that, I started getting like, even then we were kind of like looking at like Daredevil was just badass. Okay, so I had that nostalgia for the character, but the thing that kind of put me over the edge was not only is it the cowl probably would have been like, you're thinking like $80, but we have the awesome, really nicely weighted and textured billy clubs that also snap together just like it does in the show. And it's like, this motherfucker is solid, dude. It's not, this is all metal and it's got some really nice weight to it. It just clicks apart. So you can staff it like he does in the show or like fight with just the shorter baton clubs. Really, really cool piece, man. And I am, if you're a Daredevil fan and you love, I forget the actor's name who does the new Daredevil, but if you love Daredevil Born Again, the Netflix series, this is an absolute must-have pickup, dude. They're so fucking cool.
That's pretty cool pickup. I like it. Yeah.
Thanks, man. Thank you, dude. I think we have some people heading out for the night, which we are about to call the show. I've seen some people.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Imagine wearing that mask while you're mowing your lawn. Bender, it's funny you say that because I was thinking, like, dude, if we have an intruder, he's about to see me butt-ass naked with that and beating his ass, bro. Honestly, the sight of my ass running at somebody naked is probably enough to scare anybody. So I'm sure he would be back out the window before I even got the cowl on. Oh, man. Trying to catch up with the chat, y'all. Sorry about that. Gummy accessories drives me nuts, gives me heart. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Absolutely. Doug, good night, man. Appreciate you for stopping by, dude.
Take care, man.
Absolutely. So that is all my pickups, man. Yeah, got some really cool stuff. Went for a figgy hunt last week. Went to, like I said, a couple Targets, a couple Walmarts. Check your stores, man. They're really doing a good job about distributing and getting stuff on the shelves. Like I got the new Batgirl, the brand new single release Anakin Obi-Wan. I got the brand new Marvel Legends Punisher. That's 4 brand and the fucking that's 5 brand new things that just came out that I was able to get. So needless to say that that Daredevil kind of knocked my budget for the month, but it is what it is. I really love it and I don't regret it buying it at all. And I do wear it too much if you're asking or wondering. So
right. In the shower, right? Like
dude. Like Rain's like, why is this soaking wet? I was rinsing it off. I dropped it on the ground. It was little dusty. Just washing it, you know. But
well,
man, you got anything? What were you about to say? I'm sorry.
I was going to say, you know, I did take your advice and I did check my Target, and you were absolutely right. We were stocked. We had a nice restock, and it was all Sunday best director Krennics as far as you could see. Had 17 of them. 17 of them. And I'm like, this is what you restock. They had a box out. I saw the lady, she was restocking it. And I'm like, oh, and I could see it. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Damn, dude. Yeah, because you see them stalking, you kind of get a little
right. And they had the yellow sticker on them, like, you know, and it's like direct to clearance. And I'm like, my Target, man. We'll get. I guarantee you, we'll get a restock of Kelnaka next, and that'll be exciting. That'll be. So.
Oh, but dude, do you have anything you want to plug for the channel real quick before we call it a night here?
So, just everybody, I wanted to just say thank you so much once again. I am at 598 subscribers. I got 2 more to 600. When we get to 600, we're going to be doing a giveaway. So hopefully that happens soon. I'm excited about that. And other than that, I've got a lot of new things. I've been trying to pump out a lot of different content lately. So if that's your thing, please swing by and say hey. And look for Stoned and Hyper Sessions episode 3 coming very soon.
Hell yeah!
So got it.
Yeah, next Stoned Hyper Sessions, we're going to be obviously kind of going in deeper, a little bit more in depth on the Hasbro price hike. So y'all be on the lookout for that within the next week or two. So very excited to get that recorded and stuff. And
I'm going to try to get it out for Saturday. Saturday's my target date, and we're going to do two topics on that one. 10 minutes a piece, 10, 12 minutes a piece on it. So
awesome, man.
Yep.
Well, yeah, with that being said, everybody, y'all know me. Just keep an eye out on my channel. I'm always posting stuff. So thank you all so much for watching, for subscribing, for coming and hanging out the live streams. We appreciate y'all very, very much. And we will see you in the next one. So y'all
take care.
The force be with y'all.
Peace.
Peace. What's going on, computer?
Uh-oh. He's cutting out. He's cutting out a little bit. Uh-oh.
Oh, did I freeze?
You froze a little bit there, man.
Am I back now?
You're back. Your audio's back. You're still kind of chopping on the video.
Oh, it might be my internet, dude.
There it goes.
Right, we're into the show. Hey, at least it was the end of the show.
Right, exactly. Right, the last 10 seconds. You know.
Jesus. Okay, I think. Are we? Am I back? Are we good?
Yeah, you're good now. You're good now. Yeah, I think you can run the outro.
Okay, awesome. Star Wars Collective. Thank you so much, man. Big Casey. Thank you, Mike. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Bender, appreciate you, man. Rebel Scum. Oh, Amanda, thank you for sticking around to the end of the stream. We love y'all. We hope y'all have a great night. We'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.
Peace.